Yo, hello. What's up, what's up, what's up? We are here, we are live, and we are ready. Here we are, PRX jersey. Yeah, what's up, let's go.
Where their biggest challenge is about to start. Which team will rise up to the occasion to become the next masters?
Okay, is audio okay, guys?
Toronto, let's get this started.
PRX flashy, I like the sound of that. I like the sound of PRX flashy. Oh god, that sounds good. Yo, Cat, what's up? There we go, Killjoy Viper. Hype music.
Team Heretics.
Let's go.
PRX.
Let's go, PRX. Yeah, like this. Okay. I haven't watched VCT in a while. Well, hey, here we are together, yeah? We got this, let's go. Oh shit, wait, I forgot to update my title.
This is a rematch for the ages to kick us off at Masters Toronto. But a lot has changed since the last time they met.
It absolutely has, but the
I've got to
hype has
update
stayed
my
the same
title.
too. I'm getting chills when they're walking out onto stage. We got the Sunnies all ready to go. Both teams fully locked in and ready to go for this first map.
Shout out to Van Silly as well. Shout out to our man Van Silly. But speaking of the things that have changed, Sunset is in
I can
play.
only watch
But
a
what we
little
see,
bit, gotta
Mel,
sleep
is
soon.
that a
No
risky
worries,
thing
no worries. Let's
to
enjoy
pick
a little
Sunset?
bit.
To pick Sunset, you
Veto
must have been a
time.
phenomenal team on Sunset to pick it off the gate.
Yeah,
the
well,
first tournament.
Heretics have decided to go to Lotus instead of Sunset. I think that's a mistake.
Interesting.
It's hard to know, right, without real tape on this
Yeah.
Sunset map, whether or not we're going to be rocking
Sunset
a lot. But what I'm
first,
interested in
damn.
is Pearl Icebox.
Oh.
Because,
No, no.
I mean, you know better
Pearl
than anyone, but
Icebox
like, Pearl
Lotus?
is historically the worst
Ooh.
map in the EMEA pool,
Okay.
and Icebox is historically the best.
Here is a stat. Do you two want to guess how many times the 3 EMEA teams in this tournament played Pearl during stage 1 of EMEA? So Fnatic, Heretics, and Liquid, how many times did they play Pearl combined?
I'm going to say
3. I'm gonna say
1! They played it
What?
1 time, and it was Team Heretics.
Oh,
So this is not
This
an
should be fun,
EMEA
this
map.
should be
If
fun.
anything, like you said, PRX clearly
quick
have done their
reload.
homework. Mel, we won't have the Sunset. Does this favor anyone, you think? Now you know the maps?
It honestly, it
Patman
really
is
depends.
playing,
I
by
think
the
if you
way,
go,
today.
like, both of them are going
If
to take
I'm
the
not wrong,
map picks,
Patman
and
is
then it's
playing
going to go
today.
to a third map for sure.
Yeah, honestly,
Yeah,
for
he
me,
is.
I'm just curious
Let's
to see what we're
go.
playing in terms of agents, right? Because neither team was super aboard the
So Mind Freak is
train,
off,
Yeah.
and
but on this
Patman
map
is
of
playing
Pearl,
instead of him.
PRX had been playing Jet Phoenix
Yeah.
tops,
Yeah.
which are unique to say the least on this map, but play very differently to a lot of other ideas. Phoenix so good for both A-main control and fighting around that mid space.
I'm really interested to see how Team Heretics really
Tourism
deal
Tower
with
watching
teams
VCT
running a
sleep.
double
Hey,
duelist comp
sick.
against them as well, not just on Pro, but
Try
overall,
to start
because
a
normally they
art-
don't really run into double
try to
duels in
start
EMEA
a
besides
art,
Haven. That is whenever
channel
you're
in the
turning your
Discord,
ISO.
by the way.
However,
Really, so you can
PRX kind
post
of
your
has an
art and
advantage
shit,
because,
bro.
I mean, we all have seen the APAC comps.
I think
They are
that'd be cool.
crazy. They've seen everything. They've seen it all. They've
I
scripted
think
it
that'd be
all.
nice.
So I'm really interested
Maybe.
to see. I think
Please have an
PRX
MVP
does
on
have an advantage
PRX.
in dealing with double duelist comps against them. So
boy
I'm
Jason.
really excited to see how this turns out.
And also, I think in dealing with Mini Boost Neon as well, because there's a
Jason
lot of
Super
Neon
Bowl.
that we see over in Pacific too.
Right, we
Guys,
might
I'm
see
making
like,
my
I mean,
Discord
maybe neon
server.
slides
Dude,
don't work
honestly,
as
you
well as
should, you
PRX. The
should.
mechanics, the APAC mechanics are just going to come through.
Yeah,
I mean, the
maybe
one
make
time
like a
they did run this
art
Pearl against Na'Vi, they
channel on our
won. We had
Discord,
the
and
mini
you
boom
can
on
like
Yoru
post
and Vooch
your stuff
on
on
Jet,
it.
which is
That'd be
something they
cool.
have leaned into.
I'll
They
post
like
my
this kind
drawings
of
also.
duo, but I
Like
actually
a sun
wouldn't
in the
hate it that much
corner
if
of the
Mini Boot doesn't
screen
play
with the
Yoru.
V
I really,
birds.
it wouldn't bother me.
I think
Yeah,
that'd be fun.
because he'll probably play Neon, and no one's
True,
gonna have a go
yeah.
at his Neon.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, and like when we started seeing
Okay.
a lot more Neon getting
But
played
yeah,
on Pearl
MVP,
earlier
who you
in the
guys
year,
think's
I was a
an
big
MVP?
fan
I
of it.
think
Like, the
will
XX you
be
can run. Yoru usually plays a lot slower, you know, it's more macro, TP, all that type of stuff, but Neon can just overwhelm sites, and that is what Heretics are so good at.
And I do want to shout out because I can see on my monitor, I'm sure you guys will see in a second, Mind Freak is here. He did travel with PRX and he is sitting in the coach booth next to Alex. So
Oh, wow.
maybe that's a bit of a buff as well, a cheeky bit of assistant coach power.
Yeah, I mean, I wonder wonder what he feels his role is in the assistant coach.
Okay,
Is it just
I'm
keeping
gonna
him
start
calm? Is
a
it keeping Alex
quick
calm? Or is
poll.
it more
Let's
just
get
like,
this
he's
going.
like bad cop, good cop? I
Yeah.
wonder what the vibe is there. Every time I've seen Mind Freak in the coach booth, he's always been smiling though.
Coach
Maybe I'm biased
Mindfreak,
from the clips
my
I've seen, but he
guy.
always seems to bring a good vibe. So I'm leaning more towards good cop, bad cop vibe.
I
He
just think
always
it's
has a
great
good
that for so
time,
many
dude.
years we've seen the freak, and now we get to see the mind.
Oh my
Sue.
God.
Oh my god. Do you know what? I'm really mad when other people are funnier than me. That makes me so mad.
No,
That
you
came up with
already
that.
won the day with the intro with the 18 titles, so I'm trying to catch up.
No, but I think you beat me there. I think you beat me there. But the agents will definitely be very, very interesting because we all seem to be very convinced that we might not even see a single Tejo. You know, we won't see it. But you know, we don't
One sec,
always
chat,
know.
one
We
sec.
don't always know. How would you be mad at all if we saw a
Where'd it
Tejo
go?
or Pearl
Wait a
out the
second.
gate?
I would have a heart attack, I'm not gonna lie. That would take me so off guard for either of these teams. Teams that didn't really commit to Teo.
Ooh,
And
and
is this
oh.
what I think it is?
Yes, we
Ooh.
are having live agent select right now. You're seeing the players pick
Hey,
their
live
agent in
agent
real
select?
time, and this
Whoa.
hover
I
really
love
really
this. I
makes
love
me
this.
worry.
Yeah, so importantly, PRX look like they've all locked in. Heretics are not locked in.
Fade
Don't
by
freak out just yet.
Raze.
They're
Jing
all
on the
hovering
Raze,
and
jing on the
maybe going
Raze.
back to more normal things.
Something in
But I think to
Yo
talk about
for
PRX
Sacred
for a
and
moment,
Astra.
this does deviate from what they've been playing.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Hey,
I do
yo,
think they have a
hey, yo,
recent game
hey, yo,
playing this
hey,
comp,
this
though,
looks kinda
with
good.
the Yoru Raze
Breach.
double dive options,
Benji
which I
Fisher
do
and
think could
Killjoy,
be
that's
very
big.
powerful.
I'm really curious to see how that plays out on defense. Obviously, they're going to be starting attack, so we'll take a while to get to
gonna
that
be
point.
interesting,
But
chat.
that
It's
is
gonna be
really interesting.
interesting.
I could see the Raze being really annoying in terms of disrupting like sentinel setups, getting that nade or the satchel to break it, so then it
It's gonna be
allows your other
exciting.
duelists to go in and
I'm
entry
so
after.
excited for games,
Yeah, and it's
yo.
not just anyone's
Oh.
race, it's the Jing
The
race.
classic.
That is the Tekker's race. But on the other side of this,
Jing on
good
Raze,
playing
bro, that
Breach
is
is not
nuts.
something we see a
Oh,
lot.
I'm
In fact,
so excited
only
for
4 or
that.
5
Jing
times
back on
in the
Raze,
past.
bro.
But he has to kind of flex here because Rian's fade is phenomenal.
Yeah, I mean, the Rian's fade, you can't give up on that for sure, but I'm curious to see how this Breach plays up alongside with the nerfs, right? How it can combo those stuns with stuff like the Yoru.
Well, we have 18 titles here on the desk. I'm sure we're going to be adding a couple more as I throw this over Toronto
Alright
to
guys,
your
my
casters,
prediction is
Uber
up in
and
the
Wyatt.
top left, you can see. So you can take a look. That's
Thank you
my
very much,
prediction
Insu. Great
2-1.
to be
What are
here
your
in the sixth
predictions?
to kick
Put in
off
chat,
this
put in chat.
Masters Toronto in the best way possible. It's two teams that take these tournaments at breakneck speed, but Wyatt, they've been cursed to stumble at the last hurdle in the past.
So many second place, third place finishes for these squads respectively.
Oh man,
The tournament
guys,
is going to
it's
begin
been
here.
so
They've
long.
met
It's been
before
so
in a
long
group
since I've
stage. That
like
was a long time
watched a
ago, back at
VCT
Madrid.
game
And
properly.
we haven't
So
seen
here
a
we
whole
are.
lot of PRX on the global stage since then. It's time for redemption to see if the train is going to keep on rolling.
Let's do this. Let's go.
Here we go, folks. Into the pistol, Heretics start on defense. Well, already we've got this play up through connector here.
I don't know how to say. I'm so fucking
Leaving me
excited.
the Prowler tries to get him in. Wood on the breach this time around. A fault line comes out at a decent time.
Could be in a
Yeah,
bit of trouble.
predictions,
This is
guys,
one
predictions.
place. Oh, it's
Mine
going
is
to be a pivot
2-1
towards the spawn.
PRX.
Minimap is bizarre right now. Triple push from Team Heretics
2-1.
all the way through B, creeping into the spawn of the attackers.
It's going to defeat a lot of this KJ util placed in A main. PRX here able to push out from Link.
There's just no way that they're going to expect this retake to be coming from all of these angles. Benji Fisher biding his time right now, allowing the rest of the players to get in position.
They have to know they're on a clock though. Look at the lurk coming here from Boo. He'll be
Okay.
turning up from A main in time, but PRX want
Nice,
to push
nice,
through.
nice.
Flash in the direction. But Flowers doesn't see anything. Briefly pinged out on the side. That haunt does give a lot of information now. PRX want to push ahead of this way, but look, caught in the grab well here. Device got to sit. And then Wood's going to take first contact with Device tucked in the
Gets the
corner.
kill,
It's a
gets the
2-2.
kill. Love that.
Second bite this time.
Love
Opts to
that,
double
love
back.
that.
There's no plant yet.
No, they've got enough time though. They want to try to pivot to B, but these 1v1s being taken are awkward for a second.
I'm so
Lovely
confused by
trade.
this
Brings
strat
it to
here.
the 2 versus 2, and in the meantime, Patman had been making his way over towards this B site. It's going to be awkward for Team Heretics on this reclear. There's so many positions that these last two
gonna
players
put
could
this
be
here
tough
instead
into,
then.
but they opt for the double halls, play together.
So you can see the minimap.
Of course, Patman dubs as the handler for this PRX team. He's a
player
tightly
standing.
shot.
Yes!
And
What a
heals
hit,
with
what a
Minibu
hit,
as he
son.
tries to approach from B long. It's on Boo.
Come on,
Now
come
they know
on.
he's here. The Horde reveals his location.
Boo is the IGL
The
though.
IGL now needs to make a play for Horde. He knows what the setup is, but he has to face it.
Let's go. Let's
Natty.
fucking go.
And Patman deals with him as PRX with the pistol.
That is the steady hands of the man who has just been a consistent element since joining this PRX team.
Let's
Comes up in the
go.
first pistol round for his global debut. Pivotal
Oh,
2K for
good round, good
wins
round.
that duel towards long. What a bizarre pistol to start off this game. The map being entirely flipped by both sides. But PRX making that nice pivot with those 30 seconds or so remaining, getting over to get that plant on B.
The double back on A when Benji got taken low. But PRX have a clear call to hit that B site now.
Okay. Bulldog, Vandal goes. Vandal Judge. Jing on the Judge with the raise. Let's go.
Looking just absolutely free
Let's
for
go.
PRX here. Team Heretics opt to go for this gamble stack towards the A site. They're not going to
Yeah, I'm
find
sure,
anything.
surely,
I thought they've got all classes,
surely
but of course,
Benji
when you're
Fishy
running
hears
this
it.
Euro, you are going to always be prioritizing just farming up those orbs. The dimensional drift has just been one of the highest power ultimates in
Oh,
the
they're gonna
meta
just
this year.
flank together.
Razorvine deployed in horses. It's tough for Benji and Jing explodes.
The
An
Jing
easy judge pickup.
raise.
Now for the rest of Team Heretics.
The Jing raise is too good. It's
They're gonna
too
have
fucking
to
good.
likely perish to the spike. Sorry, Sliggy, no Molly's here, mate.
There's just no way you're beating
Feels
Jing
like-
raise, bro. That's too much.
Raise on this map is unorthodox, doesn't do justice to the agent being played here. It is so uncommon, and that kind of play, that double satchel back into holes, we're going to be seeing a lot of that from Jing, taking opening engagements, being set up to try and get in really
Ooh,
big
Devi's playing a dangerous game here.
Divide with this Ghost, hoping to just pick off a couple players right now.
On a second guess, Fold
Oh,
line. They're trying to
sees
catch him
all
out.
of them.
Small orbs on the table here, though, for PRX. If Heretics get a little bit too close, Oriens will have his.
It's fine, he
The
only
rest
had
of
a
PRX
ghost.
have already
Only a
gotten
ghost,
out
it's
of
okay.
dodge.
Great second
That'll be
round.
that.
Great second
4
round.
perish to the spike for Heretics. But now we're well and truly on the road. And this is a comp from PRX that we've seen them pick up very recently to good success.
Are you affiliate yet?
We'll kind of
No,
figure
I
it
don't
out on the
think
fly
so.
exactly how they're
No,
going to
I'm
make
not.
best use of this raise mobility.
Although, so I need to
After
get
watching
4
months
streams
of
with,
Teo on
you
this
know,
map,
the
both teams have come
3
out
concurrent viewers.
very
The stream I did earlier today had more than 3, so that's 1. So probably one more stream with the 3 concurrent viewers and I'll probably get it. So then yeah. Then we could do emotes, channel points, subs. I'm excited for that. I have a lot of ideas for all of this.
Minibu fancies a little bit of
Okay,
it.
bonus
PRX
round,
is slower on
important
the
round,
uptake.
important
There's
round.
some smoke out on them, but they're going to try and
Please
follow
see
this race.
this.
He's still in. Minibu has a swing.
Yes,
Justin gets
yes,
ahead
something.
of it. Rien's though able to follow up on the grab well, and now will take up this position of boxes. And that's stunning stuff for Rien's.
Oh,
Just what the
fuck
doctor
off.
wanted.
How?
Forsaken he is out of the game essentially. How do we break back in? Wood on the
It's
breach.
okay.
In a situation
Bonus
like that, you're
round,
going to
bonus
see this
round.
utility from the Team Heretics side be so powerful.
God damn.
Honestly remarkable that something isn't even able to get that first blood.
Gosh darn it.
Trapped in the grab well, there's a stun being thrown onto him as well.
Okay, all
PRX
good.
opt to go for a pretty loose
This is
call
crazy.
here, just
Him getting 2.
triple swinging through the smoke. with
They just
multiple
line up.
players
They
there
line up.
lined up. Just doesn't work out.
Let's go.
The stars aligned for him.
Not the bonus I think the PRX were looking for. Heretics really taking control of that A main position, and PRX might be tempted to test them again.
Placing swarm grenade.
Here we go. This is PRX economy on the line in their first buy round. A lot of emphasis towards mid. It looks like they just want to go for a very quick A split, or at least threaten that to open things up. Here comes that double satchel.
Yes, Jing. Yes, Jing.
Oh, there's more where that
Let's
came
go.
from, Wyatt.
Let's go.
Devi's having to deal with Benji. And now you're trapped if you're Rien's in
Nice
A main.
trade. Good trade.
He's only good for
He
the
didn't know
one.
he's there.
Minibu needs to try and find a way into the
Didn't-
game, but he's at risk of being crunched on here as
know
Forsaken
he's a
gets the
main.
spike down. Clock is ticking
Nice
for Minibu, and
something.
eventually he'll be duck out of position. It's on Boo.
Come on.
Stuck here for
Save,
Flowers, and there's not a
probably.
whole lot to be done.
And that's exactly what you're going to expect from this PRX
Let's go.
team. Just
Whoa.
the mental
Oh, great
double
stuff.
satchels
Great
in from
fucking
Jing
stuff.
that you're never going to be prepared for it. You're never scrimming against this. They are a 1-of-1 team, and Jing is a 1-of-1 raise.
Oh. Something?
It's going to come down
Yes,
to
let's
this
go.
advantage
Let's
on the
fucking
fly.
go.
Boo caught by something.
Wait, when saw you? I saw you had a lot of viewers. Pretty sure you hit your concurrent viewers thing. What the fuck? That is insane.
I mean, having to make
That's
that adjustment. Look
insane.
at he dodges the fall line as well. That movement is so smooth.
And again, we're seeing Heretics try and slow the game down with these nebulae, right? Smoke up and force PRX to flash through them.
Ching on Raze is too
It's another
good.
situation where
Too fucking good.
that attempt to stall for Heretics is utterly defeated.
The first round, this is the first
Jing
round
on
we're going
Raze
to
is
have
a
an
cheat
ultimate
code.
on the playing
Absolute
field.
cheat code.
He's already put up 6 kills, has gotten to that Nightfall relatively early, so perhaps that could be the critical element of Team Heretics winning this buy round that does just have Pooh on a Bucky.
That was just
Nice,
really
good
potent
info,
effort for
good
PRX
info.
to keep Benji interested here over towards Connected because they pulled out after that Prowler
I need
was
2 more
deployed
days of streaming.
towards this
Nice.
B-side.
Hey.
There was a Prowler reclear just then from
Dude,
Rien's
honestly,
towards
get on
Art,
it.
and
Get on
now
it.
opting to double up control
I would love to
A
see
main.
your emotes and everything that
PRX,
you
they
come
have
up with. I think it'd be so
slowly
cool.
pivoted over towards
Excited
this
for
B-side.
that.
Here comes a full execute. So much utility from backballs.
Okay.
But at the moment, that Molly is going to keep Jing at bay. They know
He's
who
overwhelmed.
has this Bucky. They can just try to avoid him.
He clears the Razor Vine though, so there's an option for Boo to spring
I think they're
forward.
waiting for Jing to Bucky
with
into
the
him.
Bucky. It's an awkward line to be on. Patience for Boo. He's going to get
Nice,
shot up through the
nice.
wall though.
Let's go,
Benji
let's
can't
go.
hold mid, only finds his one. And now from Tower, Heretics have to make the play. God, that happened in light speed.
Let's fucking go. Let's
PRX
go.
rack up another one. And this is
Oh,
two
what a
teams that are
start,
gonna
what a
fight
start.
round after round to impose their will on each other. There's no backing down from here.
This paper
One more day of average 3 viewers. Only one meal for myself. I can enjoy my friends. That's nice. That's really sweet.
Fast, exciting play, but it's just
Oh,
so
what a
much
flank.
more regimented than when their stage 1 started, when they were going 0-3, when they looked down and out. That execute is fantastic.
Bro,
and I
Patman's
love
doing
that they
bits
are
for
able to
PRX.
slow down
Patman's
the
doing
game
so good. I love
into
it.
that little tight double peak jiggle to deal
My
with the
guy,
Buck's
my guy.
backside. And even in that moment, something takes the fight, but he backs off. They
That's really sweet
play
though. Personally, I'm excited to see what you
disciplined when they
do.
need to now. That's fully on display in a round like that, and it puts Team Heretics on an eco.
Heavy PRX pings towards
I think
back.
you come up with some interesting stuff for.
Getting up on this B side.
Oh,
Once
Jing,
again, C's thrown
Jing.
in. Jing disrespects the Razor
Oh
Vine, and
my
Boo is
god,
absolutely
this
not
guy's
ready
too
for that.
good. This guy's too good.
Wrapped around with the
Oh
judge
my
of this.
god.
Where that came from, apparently.
This is
Jing is
insane.
unchained. Cannot be stopped at this stage.
Ooh,
Heretics don't quite have the arsenal to slow them down
Riens.
meaningfully.
Damn, bro.
Grabwell is going to be avoided by Riens. He extricates himself, but now the boys are back.
2 for the Jing.
Flooding and diddling.
Ruthless,
This is
ruthless, just
mad.
taking the fight to the players with the Sheriffs. When you have Jing on your team, one of the greatest Raze players in
Too
the
good,
history of
too
this
good.
game, just let him run wild. Build your plays.
Wait, Camus, are you in stream?
No one's running the Raze here, but they make it work.
Oh my god, guys, wait. I need to get something for this
The
stream.
back hall.
How is Boo supposed to establish a foothold in halls against this Fade util, against the Vice, util that gets thrown
time
down
out,
there?
nice.
It's
Alright.
too overwhelming. They can't anchor this
Chat.
site right now.
Bang.
Going to have to pivot to trying to play towards a retake, and especially
We have
out of
Coach
this time
Alex
now,
with
Rien's
us.
has still been holding on to that Nightfall. They're getting close to other great ultimates, and so that should allow them to just safely
No,
pivot
damn it.
off
Coach
the
Alex
site,
does not want to stay with
absorb
us.
that
But yeah, we have
initial
Coach
utility
Alex.
that PRX
Good
are
job,
throwing,
good
which
job.
has been
Things are going great.
a tsunami wave, and
Just
then
let Jing do his
come back in
thing.
with those ultimates after the fact.
If Forsaken just fuck around
So
with
much
it,
of what
you'll
we see
get kills. Don't worry.
PRX in this game is really broken the
What else? Anyone?
average
Chad, do you want to say
condition on a
anything
map
else to
like
Coach
this.
Alex?
You're not
Before
playing
all
against
the
the
games
average
going on?
Valorant team if you're Heretics, and now
To
you
say
really know
during
it.
timeout? Yeah.
4 ultimates have been developed on the PRX side, though, including that
Nothing?
showstopper
All good.
and that steel
You're
guard.
doing great. You're doing great.
And so far, it's been about a tease towards Arc or Connector early in the round, and then wholesale PRX have pulled out towards that B side of the map. The one round where things
Let's
went
go.
a little wrong for them was when they fight doggedly for that A main position, and Heretics have great util, right? A lot of that Astra util to slow up, to smoke up, and force PRX to take a risky flash out and get gunned down.
Okay.
Oh, listen, when this PRX team run into the Team Heretics stack, they have fantastic utility to slow them down, win those engagements.
Bro,
PRX
Forsaken 6 and 2, Jing 5 and 3 straight off the
Now
bat.
this round 7 is going to be
damn.
pivotal to the outcome of this first half. 4 ultimates available for PRX. Team Heretics, the one, but close to a couple more with their economy on the line. Full investment.
Front line off the rip.
They hear the judge.
Jing here. Expecting almost a push into Plaza by Heretics. It doesn't come. And now they're going to start to clear into Connector. Wood has given up this
Oh,
space.
this is
Play
a.
more passive line. He doesn't see them cross. Showstopper pop.
damn.
Jing is headed on the guts. Oh, he's headed over towards Art. Surely he doesn't wrap on this player. Benji's about to get real busy, folks, and he dodged the rockets. However, Patman handles
Oh,
it.
shit.
Once again, playing through these smokes, though. Boom, slows the pace down.
Oh,
The shots have been good
okay.
enough to make it something in Forsaken versus 3.
2v2.
Blue just slowly flanking. Nebula drops, but the ultimate is Ripped by something, going to get all the information on this side, clearing out Secret, just letting Forsaken know that he's safe to pivot towards this back area.
Okay.
They want to flip the map right now.
What's the play
Stuns
here?
coming through, something feels like he's in so much danger. Gate crashes out to main, and that's just going to separate these two PRX players. It's going to come down to individual
nice.
Cosmic Divide even being used here.
This is going to at least give a safe pocket for something to get that plant. He gate crashed away from the fault line. Oh, the timing for Forsaken.
Yes,
And
let's go,
maybe
let's
he just has to
go.
watch too many angles. He's so scared. He knows that's, you know, Forsaken could be going for him.
You got 2 initiators up here for Heretics. Decent util for this retake, but the
Let's
Cosmic
go,
Divide
come
is
on.
a bit of an issue. Forsaken's going to anchor here behind this Nebula. Information, though, is kind of out of date about where Heretics could be coming from. Now, a bit more of an inkling. Is he going to push this? Something happens in there from A-Main. If Forsaken does his job, that is a 5-round lead already amassed by PRX.
That was the perfect swing timing from something in main. When the game gets chaotic, that is when PRX thrive. Frankly,
Oh,
you can say the
3v2.
same for
This was
Team
chaotic
Heretics,
as
but
fuck though.
that's even more of PRX's element than theirs. Rian's
This
used
is
that Nightfall
crazy.
to no avail.
We're
Placed
on.
in this uncomfortable
Stand up,
situation,
stand the
have to
fuck up.
watch
Let's go. Yeah, but
from different angles. They're feeling good.
Both brothers on the Heretic side have definitely looked overwhelmed in their position so far. And here's a double satchel play for Jing.
Lol.
Well, we've got A-Main control, especially up against this half-bite.
It's a cool way to take A-Main, that pop flash, double satchel, and they just want to continue this in.
Oh my
Teleport
god,
from double
he
chick
TP'd
with a
that.
nade kill, something beautiful.
He
Lined
TP'd
up,
there? Oh
multiple
my
headshots,
god. That's
making light work of this
ballsy.
ego.
That's a ballsy
Now,
TP,
Heretics, you've
bro.
got the double martial
That's
play
nuts.
available to you. Riente's going to have a crack, see what he can find. Jing has no time for a
Oh,
no,
God.
and Miniboo will
Knife
get
him,
wrapped
knife him,
up.
knife him, knife him.
Don't do it! Oh, no, humanity, something! This is a Masters, you can't do that!
Oh my god.
You can't do that in the first half of the opening game.
In Masters Toronto.
Oh, buddy.
In VCT
That is cold.
Masters,
The opener.
he knifed him. Oh my
Oh,
fucking
come
god.
on, man. That is a devious move from something.
That's
Inflicting
insane.
5,000 mental damage. The Heretics are
That is insane. How is he this
6-round lead
TP?
wasn't already enough. Here's this heavy util play that forced
Oh
the
my
output out
god,
of
this
that
is
position.
crazy. That's
Right between the shoulder blades.
that's fucked up.
And it's all smiles for PRX right now, Wyatt. Rifles back in the hands of Heretics, though. A focus over towards his art and A-Main split potentially.
They want to act fast. Here comes that Nightfall. Clears out sight. A-Main. Not going to ping onto anybody.
The Lambot triggered on art.
Oh, Team Heretics is going to try to
Nice,
fight
nice.
this. Could happen. We try to pop flash out. When PRX get onto the site. Steel Garden. Going to connect
okay.
onto everyone.
Yeah, okay, we're going to have that one in play. Divide is going to make it very hard for Heretics to defend this properly. They're going to have to give it up potentially, but they're anchored in. Miniboo sees a bit off that dimensional drift, but PRX have actually syncopated the tempo here, and there's a drift over to B from the
Oh.
defenders.
This feels like a new
Oh,
PRX
clear secret,
round right
clear
now.
secret,
Again,
clear
just
secret,
slowing
clear
it
secret,
down.
please.
They tap the plant. They want to bait this utility out.
It's about to get messy, folks. Strap in. There's the ping. The Horde sees 2. Jing
Nice,
with the spray. Who is
nice,
down in
nice.
dugout? Something tries to emerge behind the flash, and Wood is caught with utility's hand. There is something.
God.
It's
Closes the
over,
account.
it's over, it's over.
PRX show us
End it,
another
end
side
it,
to the
end
coin.
it now.
It's a pump fake, slow rolled on A that teases Heretics out.
This is simply not the PRX of old. You are watching
This is
a new
mad.
team. Everything they do there, controlling the tempo, is just utterly fantastic. It's
That's
perfect
crazy.
play. They slow things down, allow some of those players from Team Heretics to leave after that Steel Garden was used. They tap the plant just to bait out that initiator
Timeout,
utility.
that's the
Then
second
they get
timeout
back in,
already.
Post-up, refight. It
Damn.
is picture perfect
Again,
Valorant from this team.
Heretics are getting fucked. Yo, Heretics are getting
All right,
fucked.
big breath here. Hearing from Heretics in press conferences and the like, they've said they're very aware of the sort of second place curse on them right now, but it's kind of not something they want to consider because of the road that still lies ahead of them here through our group stage. But they've said
This is
that
insane. This is
they're not
insane, Chad.
inexperienced
This is
kids anymore.
fucked up.
You know what I mean?
And
they
I'm
feel
so
like the
happy
issue
about it.
more recently for them in that EMEA final where they got blown out by Fnatic was
go.
just the mental preparation.
8-1,
In general, they
bro.
feel like they've got the experience to stay, you know, comfortable, confident at this
I
level.
just think Heretics were not
How do they
ready
lift
for
themselves
this.
out of
They were just
7th
not ready
round
for
hole?
this.
They've used both their timeouts here. It's only round 10.
Last year, Heretics, they were the team from EU that really shocked the scene in the offseason. Hopes weren't super high for them. Then they come out swinging. They have a fantastic 2024 with just a crop of all of the upcoming talent. You know, you have Mini Boo saying in that press conference yesterday.
Oh yes, Jason.
They are mature now. They've got a mental coach added
Bro,
onto
he's
the
feeling
team
it.
to
He
try
is
and
feeling it,
get
bro.
them over the finish line.
Maybe they should get off the starters block Wyatt first. Just the one round.
I mean,
Oh,
devastating
okay.
for either of these teams.
Jing
who are favorites
versus
from the group
Killjoy
stage to
Turret.
immediately go
The matchup of the
0-1.
night.
So that game crash didn't go into halls for something. It's tucked in that corner. Benji not close enough to see it. So they're pulled out of halls entirely, have Heretics. And again, this is just mostly a
Great
Sheriff's
take.
round stinger for Miniboo, who hasn't gotten into the game in a meaningful way yet. Either Wyatt and PRX are swarming over B.
They just love this anti-eco B-slam with Jing getting into the holes with a judge. This time, Boo's out of it.
he
He's not
sees
trying to
it.
die to that again.
3, 2.
Can Heretics
Oh, he's gonna hit.
dig up here? Forsaken aware. And he's already seen that Prowler, knows it's coming. Fault line. Thrown out here, no one to catch onto, or perhaps the
Nice,
vice behind
nice.
him, but Forsaken is confident. The standout player on this PRX roster.
Nice.
And boy howdy, he's
Let's
sharp as
go.
attack,
Let's
folks.
fucking
He had
go.
an unreal run. with
Too easy,
PRX when he
too
went on that,
easy.
5-game win streak. When the train began rolling in the playoffs to qualify, Forsaken was their most lethal player on any role that he had to be thrown on. Just the glue
You mean-
of this team.
you
mean all of them, right?
Anything. I mean, yeah,
All of the
playing
roles.
5 different regions
Flawless.
in the lower final, going plus 34.
Get someone who can do it all. This is
What's
going to be
the
a
bro?
amount
Forsaken
of
is
pressure.
12 and
Heretics
2,
are feeling it. Those
bro.
rifles are back.
12
Locked down
and
to
2,
work with.
chat.
The
You know how
divide
nuts
at the
that
ready
is?
for Boo.
PRX playing a 2-2-1 right now, late in this half, slowing things down. They have been at their iconic lightning-fast pace, with devastating executes into these sites. Here they're just waiting out to see if
Miniboo.
Team Heretics want to go for something more proactive with this breach that they've got. Miniboo
They
is
see it.
postured in A main right now. Here comes that dimensional drift, so he's going to get spotted. Miniboo is under a lot of pressure at the moment.
Just hoping to fight ahead of it. There might be a safe
okay.
pocket for something here to just emerge in. I'll call a cancel. Yeah,
Oh,
he's even
no,
Ooh,
the
he's ready
timing.
for him. That might be a little bit audacious, even for PRX. Miniboo tries to
go,
hold it off.
Jing.
Angle Jing is just a
Let's
little
go,
better.
Jing.
The guy
Let's
is running
fucking go. Let's
roughshod
fucking go.
over the defenders. And Benji's going to get caught on a timing, most likely.
Oh, no.
Forsaken
Nice,
just
nice,
rips the
nice,
new one.
nice.
And Boo again.
Oh
Hands
my
out
god.
wide. Says,
What an
what
entry from
do you
Jing.
want me to do?
3 players are spotted by the dimensional drift from something. He still gets out of it in secret.
Jeez.
3 players,
Let's
let's
go.
just hit the
Let's
site
fucking
with
go.
R4 now. They really said, nah, I'd win. they do not slow the game down there. That's just crazy decision making.
I want to see Jing's
All 5 of
POV.
them are so on point. The guts, the confidence for something to get out there is crazy.
He just.
And they
Oh
follow
my
up.
god. Oh my god. The
Heretics, they are
satchel
divided,
swing.
using 1v1s.
Fuck.
Jing getting that
Did I get
crucial
inside your head?
opening kill for the team to get into that site.
Bro, they don't know what to do. They don't know what to do.
Says Nilzinho. The last time these two teams played, it was PRX that mathematically eliminated Heretics from Madrid last year. They said the emotions got the better of them,
Oh, that's.
but now they're sleeping. Maybe they can
Oh, he
use some of
dodged
those.
it. He dodged
Jing
it.
pops himself up
Damn,
as the
alright.
showstopper that's avoided for the most part. Just he already cloned there in A main, so eyes turn towards Lincoln Art.
Does get some valuable information, even though it's unfortunate that that rocket was not able to get any value for the PRX side. They had their eyes on mid, no pressure coming from Heretics there, so they're going to go back to this B pivot. So many rounds for them. They've had the ability to hit the site with just one player anchoring opportunity for Benji, but knows he certainly can't go for more. Just has to
Good
back
damage,
off. Tries
good
to anchor.
damage.
He knows he's going to get overwhelmed by neutral, but in fact, PRX, they're just going to use 2 ultimates, that very safe Cosmic Divide to allow the free plant.
And they can fall back off this. We can go back to, though it's uncharacteristic, the post-plant spam set up for PRX, but they're more
Okay.
likely to play ahead of it.
Util.
Now, this is a wrinkle in the plan. The lockdown will allow Heretics to potentially filter in here, but something...
Oh,
They
good.
got rid of their lockdown, never
But they
mind.
can't even get the lockdown.
Something's happy to wait and bide his time
They
here.
can't even get the
I'm
ult.
going to double up with him as well. Something wants to get some early spam.
All this dude's him not opening the side up, but
Nice,
now
nice,
he's going to go for
nice.
it. He's able to find two. And that's the best.
Nice.
Heretics
Let's
have looked
fucking
this game, and it's
go.
not,
What a
it's not
half.
even close to winner.
11-1.
The fundamentals
11-1.
are just fantastic. Patman getting back into holes to double up with something. Multiple players swinging through the cosmic divide that was thrown down.
Let's fucking
Just
go. What a
decimating
half.
Heretics on their re-entry.
Jeez.
Well, we're here for a good time, not a long time apparently, folks. That is a brutal first half for Heretics. We'll be back after a short break. Collect yourselves, and we'll return to this opening matchup of Masters Toronto.
Bruh, dude. Too good. $11-1, y'all. 11-1 is insane. Like 11-1 is fucked. Holy shit. Wait, one sec, chat.
I'll tell you what, we're going to come back from our half with our Coinbase Econ report about a measure of the bang for the buck that you get off your credits, and Forsaken is off the charts. 50 to 70 is a great Econ rating.
That is crazy from Forsaken. But yeah, that'll happen when you die twice and you never actually have to spend your money. Forsaken is on a tear, just continuing the form that he had that we mentioned previously. That run the PRX have been on to get to this tournament, coming out of nowhere. He has just been their star no matter what role they've thrown him on.
Last time
Okay, let's go.
we saw PRX on this map, it was an overtime loss to RRQ in that lower final of Pacific. Something was whiffing, making some really odd decisions in the clutch situations, and Forsaken wasn't able to get them over the line, but here it's a different game plan, a different comp, and by God, it's a different outcome.
I did not expect this map to be in the pool. I certainly didn't expect one of these teams to pick into it. So that was very surprising as we got into this. But it's no surprise anymore. PRX, they have been grinding this map before this tournament. And it is showing. This is some dominant, exceptional, and unique gameplay.
The words of Coach Nilzinho, Heretics have been sleeping for that first half. Hopefully, 11-1 rings to the tune of the alarm clock that gets them back in this game.
The entry they're playing.
Midabu's already gotten his way onto this A site now, tapped up a little bit, and PRX have not quite shown
Oh my god, this is gonna be...
yet. Something lurks amongst the shadows. That's a bloody good timing, at least for one. Divine, what a shot! Boo just runs into it.
He's
We can deal with him at least.
low.
Player
He's
advantage
low.
for PRX though.
That is a late swing, but a crucial kill from Wu. Benji, can he catch a timing?
Oh my
Would
god,
have
oh
to
my
be
god, the
one for
timing is
Heretics
there.
right now to save them, to get this pistol round,
But
keep them in the game.
Patman is there too.
Jing, however, reaching around the corner. It's a very low health Woot that's able to dispatch him. Now we've got a God's Honest 2 versus 2, and here's Forsaken, gets the spike loose. It's up to Benji. Prowler, play from behind it. Patman sees his quarry. Not quite ready to finish the job. 35 seconds left in the round.
Yes,
Patman holds his
go.
ground.
Let's go, Patman.
A
Fuck yes.
diabolical start to the second half for Team Heretics.
Let's fucking
It might
go.
already be over.
He's won both pistols for this team. Obviously, Heretics are going to have to come into this with a tragic force. Hope that they can look like G2 with some stingers, maybe. This is stunning from PRX.
Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go.
What a clean finish off.
All right.
Brimming with confidence.
Bro, they're enjoying it. They're enjoying that.
Just doing the little things right. There's something with the confidence to push out of that smoke when Devi is being
Huh?
pressured.
Gamble
They fight
stack?
together. The fundamentals are just so clean right now. What a joy this is to see PRX in prime form.
Round number
White
14.
hot.
That could be the last of the game. There's a stack on the B
Ooh,
side.
what a hit.
Batman, though,
Good
takes
trade.
that one for the
What a
team.
trade.
Forsaken finds his, and then PRX realizes
Okay.
action elsewhere.
4v4. All going
Jing's going
mid.
to start filtering up through connector. He may see the second wave here from Heretics Cross.
Come on, Jinx.
Swing out he will. Gets
Yes.
the first tap down and
Oh, what a
double
hit.
swing.
What a hit.
Forsaken follows in.
It's
Oh,
over.
mini
It's
caught
over.
on the
Call
lurk.
it.
And it's
Call
the
it already.
IGL, the big brother of the team.
In the unenviable position of having to salvage an impossible situation for his team. This would be one of the nastiest losses that Heretics have suffered in quite some time. Boo here's going to try and go to work with him, but
Let's go. 1-0. Fuck yeah,
What a way
let's
to make
go.
a statement here in Toronto. PRX are back.
Too good.
Find me
Too
one
fucking
person
good.
that credit a 13-1 on Pearl for PRX. I mean, if they did,
Chat's
time for the
loving it, bro.
lottery.
Chat's
Time for
loving
the
it.
lottery. What a showing.
Unreal.
Stunning from PRX. Absolutely stunning.
That's
Just the catch of
mad.
324 HCS for your boy Forsaken. PRX looking hot off the starters block here in Toronto, but it's a full series that's got to be played. So stick around, folks. I hope you've got plenty of energy saved up for the rest of this series.
Guys, if they're your ulti, just like run. Just run. Nice! Let's go! Let's go, boys!
Bro, he's having the time of
Nice
his
one, Pri.
life.
Nice one, Pri. Ooh, yeah, ooh, yeah, ooh, ay, ooh, ay, ooh, ay,
What are these guys on? Bro, that's a crazy. Look at this, man. Look at this timeline. What the fuck? 18 and 3, 10 and 4, 12 and 6, 13-7. Devi had the worst game from this team, being 9 and 9. Oh my god, man. Rian's got 0 kills? And that's attack and defense, right? Yeah. Jesus, man. What the fuck? Flashy? 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 Flashy?
Spike defused.
Red Bull gives you wings.
This is going nuts, man. Chat, this is actually crazy. 1-0 like that? Like that? Oh god. 13-1 is nuts, bro. 13-1 is nuts. Thanks, Lashar. Always, Fanny's, always. Bro, the first one, that's insane. Wait. Let's dry my identity. No, all good, all good, all good. Don't worry about it. I'm just seeing some tweets from this because this is actually fucked. How's the drawing going? This is nuts. 13-1. The map lasted less than half an hour. What a start. Sorry, I didn't hear. No, I was just saying how the drawings go. The map lasted less than half an hour. What a start. (13-1) is insane. What an insane first match at Masters Toronto. We had a team to Masters Toronto and PRX at 12-1. The fuck?
Hey guys, Jen Lee here with Coach Alex. Now Alex, what a great start. I mean 13-1. How on earth
Alex,
did you guys
Alex
manage
mentioned.
to pull that off?
I have no idea, to be honest. I think everyone's just on fire, so we're very
Alex
happy to be here.
mentioned.
Very excited to play, and we're gonna make the most
Just
of it.
started. Nice.
It seems like your Pearl is stronger compared to how it looked like
Alex
in
mentioned.
Pacific Stage 1. Was there anything that you didn't like about how, you know, Pearl went?
No, I mean, I can't complain at all, yeah.
Impeccable, right?
My guy.
When it comes to Patman, seems like he's not nervous, you know. It didn't look like it was his debut, and it seemed like he was enjoying it, so, you know, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of think most rookies actually play very well on their first time, so it's pretty much more of the same.
And Icebox is going to look as strong as Pearl?
Sorry?
Icebox is going to look as strong as your Pearl?
I hope so.
Okay. Can't wait to see it.
He
Thank
has
you.
no idea how Icebox is gonna go. He's just gonna be like, well, you know, here's
A
hoping.
happy Alex. I could get used to this.
Yeah, I mean, look, that one round, they need to clean up, you know, figure
emote,
that out, but everything
nice.
else is looking
I
good
need to
now.
see
They
this.
are looking
I
good.
needed to roll these emotes
Almost
out.
too good, Mel. Maybe Heretics just didn't manage to get into the game.
Yeah, I mean, PRX just had so much momentum, and I mean, he was talking
Oh,
about
Mel.
Patman, the rookie
For
here
those
on
who
the
don't know,
stage,
Mel
and it's like
plays for
he
Shopify
won two
Rebellion
very
in the
crucial
tier
1v1s,
2 in the
and
Game
to bring that to the
Changers.
13-1. So I'm very much impressed. I think we were all, you know, kind of leaning towards PRX here, but to expect that level of dominance, I mean, even Alex was like,
Yeah.
wow, like what is happening?
The train has truly arrived at this station, but it's time
I'm
for our
actually shocked.
Verizon high-speed moment.
I
and
love
this one
this, and I
goes
love
to
that PRX are
PRX's,
crashing, but I'm shocked
pistol
by
round,
how
first
much.
pistol round.
They started off beautifully here. It's pistol round, and already PRX is just going to be working for this early mid space. And I think their calling was really highlighted throughout this round, and also some of the aggressive plays from Forsaken. Initially, they're just working over into this connector area, and they're playing this round out without any sort of wall coming in from their Vise. So right now, they're a little bit concerned as they run into very little resistance in mid. Okay, there could be a walk up B, there could be a walk up into A, but pretty soon they're going to hear this Killjoy turret on A and start realizing, hey, there could be players coming in around the side. So they call to move into this split pinch in towards A. And it's going to be interesting because they don't actually run into anyone playing up forward in A main. So this is about the time where PRX have to decide, okay, do we just plant the spike and play the post plant? Do we turn around and fight these flankers? I think if you look at past iterations of PRX, they'd be looking for the fights against those people coming in along the flank. But instead, this time, they try to hunt away the solo
Bro, these
sighting
guys
and
are
find out where the
baiting
Killjoy is.
with the
Spike over in
spike.
back sight. As soon as the smoke comes down, you've got a Yoru
Lol,
flash
he
going into the ground that's
he
going to
flashed
flash
him.
out anyone
Flashed
playing back
themselves.
here. But they don't just stop there.
He
Right?
flashed
PRX keep
everyone.
walking forward. They know there's multiple players coming in either through Art or through A main. So they're going to keep fighting forward until they can find the Killjoy. This is where
Bro,
things
these
get a
guys
little bit
baited
awkward. They
with the
leave this
spike.
solo anchor back
left
there in towards
the-
Secret.
the-
Device
they
able to
left the
find one
open
kill.
plant.
And at the same time, Forsaken gets another kill in towards Flower. So they make the decision, actually, we see all those
Imagine
players on A. Let's
you
just sprint
come up
over
here,
towards
it's
the A
open,
site.
but
Unfortunately,
you
Jay
end
gets a
up,
little ahead of
you
the
go
crew.
over here.
So that actually encourages Forsaken to stick around, and he plays this very aggressive line, trades that kill out, and he was doing this consistently throughout the game. His Astra was so aggressive once they fell down into numbers. They end
But
up
the fact
pushing
that they
forward,
ended
going
B
to
is
these two
insane.
players coming on the flank on the other side, but Patman and Forsaken play things beautifully to close out this round and get the ball rolling in what was a complete stomp.
And Mel, this is the definition of growth, right, when it comes to the way that PRX are now playing compared to a couple of years ago.
Yeah, like Ender was saying, old PRX, they take those fights on the flood. new Paper Rex are like mid-rounding to a level like I haven't even seen a mid-round like that, especially on a pistol, ever. And that was insane. And also probably the most mid-rounding we saw of the entire map, actually.
Yeah, they were making so many decisions on the fly, right? Because that first fake spike tap, they're saying, okay, if we tap this, there could
Imagine
be like 4
in the
people flooding out
strategy room,
from
Alex
Flower.
goes,
As soon as they don't see that,
don't
they
plant
know
spike.
that there's going to be a lot of players coming in
Don't
on the
plant.
flank.
Well, we've heard from
Fake the
Coach
spike
Alex. Let's
3
hear from
times,
Coach
bait them all in.
Neilzinho ahead of map 2.
Every time. It's actually nuts.
Hello, it's Jen with Coach Neilzinho. Now, Neilzinho, not an ideal start. What do you think happened?
I think it was honestly an embarrassing performance.
He's
we
pissed.
were behind them at every single step of the
Oh,
way.
he's
Individually,
pissed,
we were
he's
off.
pissed.
Macro-wise, wasn't great. We just couldn't get anything going. There was a couple of rounds that we were in it, but honestly, we were just completely outclassed. So we just need to wake up immensely for the next 2 maps. You know,
The
we need to bring our A game, and that's
mid-game
nowhere near
talk
it. So.
was...
And earlier today,
Was
Blue
scolding.
mentioned the importance of having a stronger mentality and how it's something that you guys have been working on for years, right? So, and now would be the time to demonstrate that growth. How do you think the guys are doing? What did you tell the players to make sure that they could mentally reset?
I mean, this game, it just felt like we were so scared to... We were playing to not lose, basically, and we just were terrified to make a mistake. So, again, we've just given them complete freedom. They've been here before. We've turned around things fast before. We need to do it even quicker. So, yeah, we've got Ryan, our performance coach, with us as well. He's said a lot of good words, and it's just giving them confidence because they need to really believe how good they are. And right now,
Alright guys,
in the last
Icebox
performance,
predictions.
they didn't show it, but we've got 2 new
I'm
maps
just
now.
gonna
We forgot about
say
the last one.
13-11
It is what it is. We go next.
Right, thank you and good luck.
Thank you.
And it is fortunate that the map
Icebox.
we will be seeing next will be Icebox. This is where, Ender, we expect a different performance from Heretics.
They've got to, right? And the player I am looking at is Miniboo, because that map 1 was quiet on the Yoru, but on Icebox, bro is like the only guy that is playing Neon, and he is so clean on it. I love
Icebox is
seeing
going to be a
him play.
close one.
I'm
I
a
think
big believer
OT
that this
on
team
Icebox.
rides or dies by Miniboo's individual performance.
39. I was going to say
Would you like to see them stick with the
Heretics
comp that they ran,
13-11.
you know, through stage 1, which we're about to see here?
I
Because
think so,
Heretics
personally,
EMEA
considering
plays
they've had a lot of
Icebox.
success with it, and we
Pacific
did
does
just
not
see them
play
play
Icebox
with
ever.
changing their comp, going into the more
Viper,
double innie,
Killjoy,
and it
Element
was
Jet,
not convincing in
Sova.
the slightest, right? And
Gecko,
I'm
Killjoy,
really excited
Neon,
to see, yep,
Miniboo
and there
and the
is
Neon is
Neon.
insane.
I think Icebox is a map that really
Yeah,
requires a lot of
Sova,
mechanical
Viper.
skill and confidence, considering how many fights you have to
Double
take, and there isn't a
smokes
lot of
for Paper
util to
X.
supplement those fights. And on Neon, this is his moment. This is the time for him to stand
Only
up and
one
show up
blind
and be
on
the leader for his team mechanically in
either
the stats
side,
and just
okay.
go on pop off on
Gecko,
Paper X.
Omen,
And I think it
blind.
worked for them too, having double initiator, Sova and Gecko, to find more forward fights as well. Fight through Viper walls, fight through
Super
smokes,
I
take
am
control
watching
over
VCD.
backside,
Fair
fight
enough, fair
forward.
enough.
Snowman
I
on
want
B.
PRX to
You
win
have
too,
get active
and
versus
my
Paper
hope
X, I think,
is
because
that
their
they
util combos
fucked them
honestly
up
were
so
looking
much in map 1
And I think a big part
that
of this too
Heretics
is the
still
fact
haven't
that Team
recovered
Heretics
mentally in
is
map 2
starting
and
on
they're just
attack
going to
this
lose
time as
everything.
opposed to defense. If they can set the pace,
So let's
they
see.
can get in their
Let's
face,
see. I
and that's
think
something they didn't have.
I don't know what
the
Paper X
virtue
has been
of having
practicing
the
for
last
Icebox.
map.
They haven't
They
played
wanted
Icebox in
this
a long time.
rematch. They got to turn
I don't
up
know.
on this stage.
Let's see.
Otherwise, Uber and Wyatt,
Alex, what do you think?
Paper X are going to walk away with a clean 2-0.
doesn't matter. It's fine. I'm just going to shoot and win anyways. Yep,
We
makes
expected
sense.
a banger of a match. I think a quick 2-0 definitely wouldn't have been on our bingo card today.
Let's
in
go,
Sue,
let's
but
go.
What we got served up in that first map, hearing it from Neilzinho, was not good enough from
Honestly,
Heretics
chat,
against a team like
I
Paper X.
regret not
You
going for
cannot
Masters
afford
Bangkok
to start slow in a
early
match
this
like
year.
this.
I think it would
For
have been really
this
fun.
game,
Even though
but
like
the official
PRX wasn't
said he
playing.
wants to play against
I think I would
Paper
love to go for a
X,
live
and
VCT.
he got his wish.
Dude, we should get
might be
VCT with
regretting
Singapore.
that,
Why
but
aren't they not
we
going
are
to
heading
Singapore?
a map pick where Heretics have looked really good with this Neon.
Look at this push up already from PRX on the defense side. They absolutely want to brawl. Heretics, though, have to be ready for it. But how? How do you stand
Wait, what just
against this
happened? What just
avalanche
happened?
of defenders?
Oh my god, wait.
Wood is going
What?
to
We're winning?
leap away from that early encounter.
What the fuck?
Here's one shot.
What just
Across the
happened?
mid
Look
that
at all.
Davai has on lock.
What the fuck happened here?
Tossed up even with
Let's
something.
go, pistol
Divine
run.
had been patiently waiting on that angle anyhow.
Hey,
Nice little
Cat.
10-second round coming through to
Ah,
open
yes.
this
Oh my
thing.
god, I have no
Paper
idea what
X
happened.
yet to lose
But
a
okay.
pistol.
But
Heretics
yeah,
yet
Cat,
to
give me
gain
predictions for this
an
one.
ounce of
Paper
momentum.
X, this map 2 in
Counters
Icebox.
like this early in the round are just
What
gonna
the
stretch
fuck
your
just happened?
cohesion in these firefights to the
Oh my
very
god.
what we saw there, frankly, is
Jesus.
classic PRX on this map. They played standard stuff, but they played defense in a far more proactive way than most of the teams in the current meta. Most teams
13-6
play a
to
lot of
PRX
safe
or
positions, then go
Heretics?
for retakes. They are constantly
Did you see
doing
map 1 by the way, bro?
three-man pushes down,
Map 1 was
you know,
insane. It wasn't even
down
half an
B-main.
hour. PRX for
Heretics
us?
are going to need to be
Alright.
very concerned with
I
that.
said 13-11 Heretics because EMEA plays Icebox a lot and Pacific does not. But my hope is that PRX fucked them up so badly in map 1 that they won't mentally recover in map 2.
Definitely indicates they intend to head this way momentarily. Looks like already the Dizzy is trying to scout the way.
Okay.
Neon
Oh, let's go something. Let's fucking go.
Something takes his and gets off the line.
Nice.
Done, though. Now it's something with the rifle. May want to toss that over to Forsaken or Divide if they can actually meet up. It looks like that's going to be the case. The much healthier, full armored Divide will take control
All up
of
mid.
that Vandal.
Okay. I'm confused as to
Back towards mid.
what's the end game here from.
This Neon, they like to go for a lot
Spam,
of
just
these
spam.
splits. A lot of fast-paced action.
Divide here. From multiple angles can operate here, can play off the turret, take contact as they try and push up in the kitchen. There's something. Says, I'll have my rifle back, thank you.
It's done.
And there it is. Another quick round as PRX don't give an inch.
Maintain all the rifles. Just
If we win
one of
this
the pistols,
bonus, I believe
basically
fully.
as good as it gets.
If we win this
Heretics
bonus, I think
investing
PRX wins
so
the
they
map
can
2.
go the absolute
Straight away.
Max here.
Been doing
One round
Super
they
7.7.
actually
Dude, you
win
missed
on
like
purpose.
one of the greatest PRX maps of all time.
Pretty risky stuff from something there, but
Bro, like
half
you
of the course.
genuinely missed like such an insane PRX map, bro. 13-1. PRX won 13-1, bro.
PRX.
It was insane. Jing on the raise, bro. Fuck, it was mad.
PRX have 3 players B main. Time to
Jing
walk
and
right
Jing
at
on the
the
raise.
attacking
Oh,
team,
let's
as they
go. Let's
always
go,
do.
Jing.
Heretics, they're patient, they're waiting, but they're losing the duels. Great trade from
Oh,
Riens, though.
timing.
One way something tries to put together on a dime, but Riens is a little bit quicker.
Bro, Jing on the raise, Forsaken on Astra, they just cooked. They cooked everybody. Patman was really good too, I'm not gonna lie. Patman was really good.
Stacked up here alongside
This is an
Jing.
important round, bro. We need
Does
to
the
win
bite match
this.
the bark for PRX on his B side?
Now, when Minibu is alive, they love to go for a bolt in tandem with a recon to take back Yellow, but without him, it's going to be much tougher. Patman wants to fight this, but the Dizzy
he's
connects
gone.
late.
Nice, Jing.
Racing's not there. Jing actually got off that line, but high wingman. He needs to get ahead of it though. The Span's coming in through the smoke. Still, PRX cut down to 2.
Let's go.
With the Bucky.
Last player
Okay,
standing.
come on.
It's all going to
Come
be on
on.
Divine now.
All yours, Divide.
Jin Woot, armed
They
to the
don't have
teeth.
spike,
No
though.
plant just yet. No wingman to get it done for free.
They want to slow this down.
30
Catch
seconds
Divide.
left.
He's pushing, but he's speaking out, and wow, he gets another.
He got one.
Heretics, they convert the anti-bonus
Good
as
trade,
they
though,
did
good
on
trade.
Pearl, but they escape with only 1 gun. That is devastating
That's
for
timing.
their economy.
Although the spacey looks better trading into that B side of the map. They sustain.
Oh, he just got out. Couldn't get out in
They're
time.
starting to get a feel for that up-tempo style. The PRX are trying to throw at them defensively.
That's the first one they've won in 14 rounds of Valorant.
Angle, but didn't win the duel. Now, Chrissy called it out on desk that Minibu does need to step up. He has given so much util on this map to thrive when they're on attack. He needs to come to life.
Something already wants to assert himself today as the Owl drone starts to make a foray on the B side of the map.
Oh, don't rotate to
play
A,
safe
don't
for the
rotate
time
to
being.
A.
Something with
It's a
an outlaw
fake,
this
it's a
round.
fake, it's a fake, it's a fake.
Posts up
Nice.
on that deep A line. Wants to go.
PRX Mind Freak buff is
further off
bro,
the
honestly,
drone
the Mind Freak buff is
Forsaken
insane.
sent
It's
forward.
insane.
Does
It's
actually
fucked.
spot out Boo.
I'm loving
Will be
Patman though.
refreshed.
I like, as much as I don't
Patman
want,
the edge, but it's going to be a Dizzy on out. Patman already on the spray. He got
it's just
his.
he got trade. As much as I would love to see Mind Freak continue, honestly, I really like Patman too. He's been doing great. And that map one, he was so good.
Jumping out to face together off of that Dizzy when the crosshair would
Oh, this is gonna be
thrown to break it
close.
by a defender. Something now posted up at mid. You can see PRX there on the rotates, getting towards this B side. Will Benji catch the timing?
Oh,
his left. He might
go
be
on,
ready for
go
the
on.
dude push.
Nice, nice.
And there it is.
Good trade,
Once
good
again,
trades.
PRX give as good as they get.
Good damage. Oh yes, great damage, great damage.
Have done tremendous damage. It's going to force out the Thrash. Can it actually get a connection? And even if it does, can anyone get a kill off of it? No.
Decent ping though on the side of PRX, but here is Forsaken with the Odin. Jing wants to try and push up. Wood is very, very low, but there's still a spike to defend now. Heretics just going to try and hang on here. Hold on against this relentless onslaught, but Divine racks on
Let's
yellow.
fucking go. Let's fucking go.
And Wood just has nowhere to go.
PRX on this map are just so oppressive. They're taking so much
3-1,
space, and they're
breaking
so
the economy a lot
make
too.
Fast, bold defensive pivots off of that information
Let's
to
go.
stack proper sites.
Alright guys, by the way, should I play Valorant or should I watch party in the next game?
There, you just have Forsaken coming back in with
Oh my god, what was... Oh my god, what? Odin Flick? What the fuck?
Heretics at least tried to manipulate
Odin
the place,
Flick?
or at least dictate it to some degree, but PRX are always asking for more, always trying to assume
Alright,
some
chat.
of that real estate, that
Should I
mid-push
play
that catches Benji
Valorant
out.
after this or should I watch Team Liquid and
Forsaken steps
Billy
up
Billy
on yellow.
Gaming?
Heretics are going to be on the clock every
Support
single
any team in the
side
next
round.
game? No, I don't. But I have a prediction ready for you guys. Did you see my prediction on the top right of your screen?
Mini-boo down at the start of the round.
Bro,
Again,
something's...
something. He's on
He's
the line, able to
chasing
get back. He
that?
knows there's more where that came from. The shorty.
Bro, the balls on this guy.
It is up to Boo, as it often is.
Do you support anyone? I don't support anyone.
Stunning start to the game. This, by the way, is a
But
team. PRX
yeah,
that has an
do you guys support
18%
who
attack
do you guys
side
support
rate on
anyone
Icebox.
in the
So
next
God
game?
forbid
Liquid versus Billy
get to
Billy.
that part of the
I
map
frankly want
and they're
Billy
ahead.
Billy to win just because Asian
Now,
team.
even at this juncture in the game,
So I'm gonna support
they've
Billy
beaten
Billy.
Team
I want an
Heretics
Asian
getting
team to
multiple
win.
ultimates. The one that Heretics
Like
did have
in
that Thrash had already been used
in
by
Masters
Wood to try and
Bangkok,
convert that
PRX were not
pivot
that, but I was just supporting
was unfortunately
Pacific
lost
teams
for them.
in general, right?
The
Because
economy
Asian
for
teams,
PRX
or
getting
even
out
like
of
the
control, and Heretics, they
even
have
the
opted to go
like
for another
Chinese
early
teams,
timeout here.
like I would throw my support
Certainly
to them
can't blame
just
them.
because Asian teams.
Neil
And I feel like they
needs
need
to
all the
get
support.
these guys heads back
So I'm
in the
like,
game. I mean,
if I have a
back
game where
in for the
PRX not
first
playing,
time.
I'd much rather go for like any of the
There's some
Asian
players, they
teams.
talk about how things slow down when they get
If
into
not,
the
then
server,
it's just
right?
yeah.
Feels like you're walking through
Billy
molasses
Billy,
time,
yeah, same.
slow.
So I think I would
feel like
support Billy
against
Billy.
PRX, it's the opposite. These guys
Although I haven't seen
set
how
those
Billy
phases to
Billy
warp
plays,
speed,
I've
and they
seen
get
how
very,
Team
very hard
Liquid
to stay on even
plays,
footing.
but
This pace of play,
Team Liquid are missing the
Heretics have been
IGL
the
for
kind
this
of team
game.
that have wanted
I know
to
that
dictate
much.
said pace, right? They play mean
Nats
this
is
map,
not
for God's
playing
sake.
for
They wanna
Nats
make
is
it
not
fast
playing
for it,
for
take that mid
Liquid
control.
this game.
Be the ones that force
So that's a big
you
thing.
to
So
react,
hopefully
but
that's
they've
really good. And
never
hopefully Billy Billy
in
can
this
win that.
series so far been in that position.
When they've gotten dominant wins in their run in EU,
Bro,
it has come from being
Heretic-
relentless
PRX
with
have
that
not used a
pace,
single
like
timeout.
disrupting the defenders
This
to the
including
neon.
map
But you can
one.
see that they've gone into this with as they intend, because they know that PRX are just going to be sending it at them on
How's the bro?
defense. So they're not
Team
getting off to
Heretics
those fast,
economy
aggressive starts that they want
is
to.
so
They're not
fucked.
able to claim that space early.
It is so fucked. Look at
Forces
this.
a lot of utility
Look at
to
this.
try to re-clear late, and most of these rounds they're just
fucked.
losing the opening tools.
Okay, let's go.
Neil said on map 1,
Lineups,
they did not
lineups.
bring their A
Copy.
game. In fact,
Screenshot lineups.
nowhere near it. Only 2 rounds to their name at this point across this series.
Lol. Oh, it still gets it.
Now no
Oh
turret to
god,
play
I
off
didn't know
in the
that.
kitchen. Nice little lineup. And already those one-ways being set up.
That's a cool lineup, I'm not gonna lie.
And he hears DC come out, so he knows there's the pitter-patter, a little Heretics footsteps on this B side of the map.
Heretics
Divine's
really
been
like
brought over
B.
in that direction to assist. NG, the curry spot, okay.
Oh,
Not
what the
too shabby, my
fuck?
friend. Holds it down
got
admirably.
two?
That is definitely going to
Damn.
throw a wrench in the works for PRX, and now that lockdown will allow Divide.
Oh, he didn't check. He didn't check. He didn't
Rien's just waiting
check.
for it.
Yellow. There was a hole
Just get
there.
out of that lockdown
Fuck.
circle. Play in the corner. Credit to Benji Fishing.
Shoot
He just brings
wingman.
it out
Shoot wingman.
straight up.
Little bitch.
2 for
I'm gang.
1.
I love wingman.
And then Patman was trying to anchor back Yellow, but that's a position that you really can't be in alone against Team Heretics.
Jing has got very little to see.
Not much he can do here, honestly.
Yeah, likely just to try and walk away from this one with
Mini
weapon
Boo's gonna
attacking,
chase
though.
after him though.
There's currency here for PRX to continue to take some risks and try and keep a lid on the economy. Jing just
Alright, safe,
not
safe.
like
We
his
take it, we take it. 4-2,
That
4-2.
anti-eco flawless they had earlier has put them in an excellent economic position. But like you said, might as well just save, keep the cash rolling for PRX even in this round loss. I think Patman is realized on this one that trying to anchor back yellow solo
That
against the way the Team
Benji
Heretics
2
like to
kill
play
was
towards
big.
B
That kind of got it for them.
not going to be the right choice. They send too much util back there. It's tough to deal with the Neon.
But Benji's ready for this inevitable mid
Jeez, that's
and I think
big.
the
That was
buy
actually
does not
huge.
account for the pocket that's left in the corner of that A side by the lockdown.
Yeah, that's a big pocket
Doesn't
though.
check this at all.
My ult is ready.
Riens, I think it would
Guys,
have us.
already, guys, we're double the rounds from last map.
It's a positive.
Guys got that quick map.
They'll take it. They'll take it.
That's nuts. That's
I mean, for a
nuts for
team like
him.
Heretics who are just filled
Man
with
said, "Hey guys,
talented,
we're only double off
mechanical
last map."
shooters. That's the first time any of them have really gotten a highlight-worthy play. Credit to Benji.
Alright, let's
Fury
go.
now from Riens. Speculative. Doesn't yield any information
Something on the
whatsoever.
op?
They are
Hey,
aware of
something
what
on the
Leon
op?
is
Hey yo.
in attendance today.
Oh,
Those would be positions that HyperX would typically
let's go for a
love to
second.
just play into, but it's
Some
actually
I
towards
want
B
360
where they've
flicks
gone
on the
full
Odin. Let's
aggro,
go.
Something posted up close with Patman, and that's allowing the rest of their squad to be pretty steadfast towards this A site. Odin is going to be obnoxious to deal with.
But no one was watching pipes at the time. Mistaken actually gets back.
There we
It's
go.
dangerous, but now that the
They're all
lockdown is used,
here.
that Hunter
Yep.
Sphere is going to need to be expended to break it, unless they just intend on getting out of here, which is going to be the case.
Oh, the Shocky does not hit. Well, that lockdown will be intact. And now Heretics able to make use of that to get entrenched here at this A side.
Let's see.
Going to want to use this Hunter's Fury with the Paranoia to get back in. This is fast. This is pacey from PRX.
Here comes the Hunter's Fury, but later as it is, but
Nice.
it's going to be Jing going to work with him. He's gotten in and under rafters, something at a time. They're going to get it. It's Benji
Oh my
that
God, what the
answers that
fuck,
late
Benji?
round lurk. Wu deals with Forsaken. Jing gets his tap. He was already able to find these first
Tough,
two kills.
this one's tough. This one's tough.
But to expect him to make it 5, even for him, might be a little bit too much. Wu with the shoulder pick, shot through the knee. Still an adventurer, though. Boo and Benji happy just to stay entrenched. A hard fought round here for Heretics. And finally, PRX
They're finding the kills. They're finding the
kills.
kills.
Wu beginning to hit some shots. I'm going to need to see that Benji one on the replay from his point of view, please. That looked ridiculous. Something on
Yeah,
the
that
updraft.
Benji kill is big
Blade
again.
sword plucked out of the air. All right, Heretics heating up a little bit individually.
What the
That's
fuck?
crazy.
What the fuck?
That is a mental shot from
Bro, he
Benji, who is
picked him
starting
up.
to hit.
He picked him
Still
out.
rank at 90. Good to see.
Nuts.
HyperX, they're on defense. They do display something that they are typically very good at, which is very, very quick floods with excellent utility. Now here, more classic HyperX, 4-man push up towards this A side, getting all of the space, collecting that orb, and then
Thing is,
they post someone up
something
and
lost an op
immediately go
too
stack the other side.
has a
This
big
is the
expense
name
on the
of game
op.
for them on this map.
Let's see.
Once again, though, it's just going to be
If they get this, they really break PRX's
and one
economy.
away from that Viper's pit.
Fucking
Again,
Benji,
head
bro.
shot.
This guy's too good.
Patman trying to trade the C-toss, but Benji gets out of the way.
Oh my
Oh,
god,
this
this
is
guy's
nice.
hitting it
Fishy.
all.
That's
This guy's
3.
gonna. Oh my
Well, by the
god.
Paranoia, forced to give him some ground, but
He
now
woke up.
the
He
youngster
finally woke up.
has some wind in his sails. Right, Wingman is going to be
Benji
ordered in
decided,
his last
okay,
attempt, but the Thrash is
time
going
to
to
show
go
up.
ahead now to pave the way. Surely, Jing spotted now, detained. He's got the mind to watch
He's
it.
done.
Relay bomb comes in, a mini build slide across.
Jesus.
Heretics
They woke up.
finally
They've
turning
woken
up to
up.
play.
Stunned just in case he starts throwing hands without his gun, I guess. Why not? All right, Benji's heating up. It looks like he's playing an aim trainer. Just has...
Bro, we
guys
need to
all
get
good
Benji, bro.
today.
We need to take up
Swinging
Benji.
onto him. That awareness to catch the second that was coming out of A was so
Fuck's
nice.
sake, man.
And
That's
that is
crazy.
a read on a typical HyperX play.
That's crazy.
Knows that when they're making that full rotate, there's going to be someone that's pushed up in A main.
4-2 is Heretics' Icebox record. The only losses to
Benji
Fnatic.
needs to
In
go.
fact,
Someone kick
5
his
out of
PC,
7
bro.
of their map losses in EMEA, stage 1, including playoffs, were to Fnatic.
When you watch them play against any other team in EU on this run, they look like world beaters. But Fnatic have just had their number. They've been able to
This is
really
tough, guys.
counter
This is
the
a
way
tough.
that
I
they're
don't know
playing.
how this is gonna
HyperX,
go.
Early on, they were countering it, but in a totally different way than how Fnatic actually opted to.
Very proud to debut our new reinforced tungsten carbide 1088 steel tables.
The Mind
just
Freak's
for this
face,
occasion.
bro.
I tried to elbow drop wide into it. It held.
Assistant coach Mind
Good
Freak.
luck, Alex,
Let's
breaking this
go.
one.
I hit a moonsault on Van Silly. He
Let's
didn't even go through
go.
it. Hit him a
Coach Mind
Jericho,
Freak, bro.
Nothing. And again, first time in this whole series that HyperX have been put in a position to have to call this timeout. They've been struggling a little bit to hold on to B. even though they're refreshing that one way over the containers.
Alright, let's go.
Still being overwhelmed.
Bro, Benji's 11 and 5. Bro, he's really MVP in here.
To the extent that they can at least get a hero rifle over to Jing, who obviously has been playing very well. Some highlight moments already, especially on
Tough out this one.
Back
Bro,
on Pearl.
EMEA plays on
maps
Icebox so much.
He's not playing Race.
Like, and I don't think I've seen a Pacific game on
They
Icebox.
just love this
Frankly,
very standard comp, and they've
I
had
don't
a
think
lot of
anyone
success
picks
with
it.
it.
This is forever banned.
Benji so far has been feasting, playing that mid.
Okay, that's great, that's good.
Originated from PRX, just not respecting Heretics there. I think they've now been forced to bend the knee somewhat.
With this Viper's pit down, that's a fairly big commitment here. You do have Patman with that close range stinger to try and find an opener, shut down and execute if it comes in, and you're just expecting from Team Heretics at some point, if they intend on getting into this pit, which certainly looks like they're going to do, waiting for Riens to use this Owl drone, clear things out.
Take flight. Jing with the hero rifle will watch the mid pivot, but yep, there's going to be action over here towards the pit.
Batman cute, but not good enough.
Oh my god, Benji with him again?
I respect it. I respect the attempt.
Devi gets up on that line pretty quick.
fuck?
Miniboo, who's been quiet in this series and in this map as well, just needs to be a bit of a nuisance. Remains at large here over the site. And Snakebite's going to make it hard to play in from upper rafters. This is good
Save,
looks.
save, Jing, save.
Hero rifle is still in play.
Jing,
Jing might try and
save.
wager it for something here.
Oh,
Pretty
ace.
prescribed location, one that's going to be watched for at the back of the
Bro,
site.
they're
Heretics have seen
turning up.
enough.
They're actually turning up.
It's up to Jing here to step up, get himself some value off this round potentially, but once more, he will be sorely outgunned, outnumbered.
Bro, Benji's hitting all
outdone
the
by
shots.
Benji. Flawless rounds here for Team
Benji's hitting
Heretics.
every shot.
Finally,
What the fuck?
steering the ship with the wind.
They're going to have an opportunity now as well.
How
to
did
get a
Benji
lockdown
get
from
him?
Benji, who's just one away. Batman trying to time that. Hey,
Oh
love
my
that.
god, he followed the
He's got
drone in.
stinger, on an eco round. Go for it. But he is caught out. And you can just see from Miniboo's point of view there, hitting this A site, how many options
Jesus.
he has playing the Neon, getting into so many unexpected, unorthodox positions there.
My
Be
big face
incredibly
always makes me
effective.
laugh, bro.
So something's taken up the op now.
Oh, he's got up.
That
Ooh.
is the adjustment that was certainly called on that timeout from the prior round. Wants to post up towards mid, doubled up with Jing. A bit of protection for him.
Turret just got cleared. Looks like the go signal there for Heretics on the B side. They've just indulged in a surge forward here at B.
Spikes that A though.
The main intention really was to get that orb, get
If-
the lockdown.
if
Recon is sent
something
in to
can get
clear out
this,
back yellow from
If he can get both of them and leave the spike
Just
stranded
lastly,
on.
pretending, hey, we are getting that position back, yellow shocks as well, and now we're going to slowly pivot back. The spike is just
Ooh, okay,
been over
come
there
on,
with
something.
Root on A the entire time, but this is the danger. Something has been waiting for this cross.
On a very tight line. He's going to
Let's
see
go,
one. That's
let's
Rien's
go.
trying to cross,
Good
dealt
stuff.
with. Something wants to repost
Get
the line,
Benji,
but
get
very quickly
Benji. Oh,
Heretics
they
all
went
got
already.
across to A. And he's going to know that in a couple of seconds.
And look at PRX, they're already rotating off this B site. They have Patman, Deep Yellow, and the other two players are making their way to A with some haste. And they try to
Patman,
flood
please
in.
rotate.
They might.
Please
Nah,
rotate,
not with that
Patman.
lockdown, though. Certainly going to be kept at bay.
I don't think PRX have the mechanism with which to remove that, so they're going to have to respect and pull off the site. That early rotate now kind of nullified.
Okay,
We're going
let's
to get
see.
his plant down. Heretics look to dig in here and anchor.
And it looks like they want to come right back in.
Oh,
Recon,
the pit
Paranoia,
from
here
them
come
too.
PRX.
Heretics Viper's pit now to play with Woot. Ensconced safely within the poison walls. If Forsaken sees this easy come his way, having to spam through.
Nice
Eventually
spam,
PRX are
great
going to have
spam.
to commit. Woot has been dealt with. The Viper though, spawning the pit still at large. Jing wants to get past this now, spamming Boo's direction. Miniboo though dealt with. Patman is in here, sees the
Yes,
Viper, and
let's
there it is. The
fucking go,
wall
let's
comes
fucking
down,
go.
as does the curtain on Heretics in this round. Boo with a parting
Let's go,
gift, but
let's
that's all
go.
that Heretics can muster.
Great round, great
Overwhelmed
retake.
by the numbers, no real positions, deep sight. PRX are just able to get right back in for free and overwhelm
We keep the
everyone
op as
in
well,
that
that's
mid.
big.
Somebody getting that opening kill, and then Spam connects on to Woot. Cooked from there.
You see how much PRX invest in getting that midline held. They send
Oh,
G
Benji on the op
with
as well.
something,
Op re op in the
and then
mid.
whichever way you slice it, whichever way they rotate, something is going to see someone.
Benji Fishy is actually picking up this attack operator, and it makes sense with the way that PRX play. Exploit their aggression, allow them to make their way into the angle that you're holding to get an opening kill. keep the game slowed down.
Interesting. 5-all. It's a tough half, honestly. I really can't tell who's gonna win this map.
Benji here to very passive. Like he's just watching for the tube push down. That's
Oh,
not
they're
the
just
plan of PRX this
charging
round,
B,
apparently.
bruh.
Once again, the one-way being set up by Jing.
Nice smoke Jing.
The solo B player right now.
Orb taken by Forsaken into the deep drone on A. We have read this story before. And the PRX
Nice.
just some of their players
Information.
towards
That's
that
good
B side.
information.
Feels the need to retreat, at least temporarily. Recon for back yellow again. Here comes that Dizzy. Team Heretics making their way in, claiming this space.
At some point, they had to disrespect the one-way. They had to get moving. So Heretics now have that yellow control.
Benji keeping mid though.
He might not get anything with that up here.
Team Heretics, they do need to wait for this wall to come back up. Oh my god, PRX, they just want to go in off the paranoia with the
they're
recon.
running.
Looking for their own timing, marching to the beat of their own drum, but what a stunning mosh pit there to shut him down. Devi's able to find his 2.
Devi going is big.
He's not in a hurry to get involved.
3v2.
Heretics have done well to trade up on this B side. This has drawn something of
This is
Forsaken
tough
across
because
the map.
something is the op as well.
We're going to have an advantage attack side post
Oh,
play.
he's gonna get spotted. He's gonna get spotted by Benji.
Highly awkward towards mid. Forsaken left on an island towards B, just wants to slowly maneuver forward. Busha
Correction.
to get this kill. What a
Nice.
snappy shot!
Oh yes,
Now-
yes.
Have to deal with Woot tucked in corner by Yellow. Doesn't want to give himself up a
Oh my
Forsaken.
god.
Don't even think
Oh
about
my
the
god,
knife
he
shot.
took his knife out.
Here comes the Thrash. Something Nosy now needs to gain some altitude, but finally
Oh.
Benji's rewarded for his patience in the round.
He took his knife out.
That lurking operator comes in at the very end. The final hour.
Jeez.
That was interesting from PRX that they go for this pre-flight attempt before there's any effort to actually get the spike down. The Wingman wasn't
if he
planting,
gotten
it wasn't
Woot,
really a push forward. They just
If
tried
we
to
say-
catch raw timing. It does not work out.
if you're going Wood, why'd he take his knife
We're finally
out?
seeing
Yeah, I guess
the Alex that we know.
The question is, like, what is the cue that PRX are playing off of there? If they're just trying to manufacture a timing of their own, it doesn't work out because Wood has a really nice mosh pit.
Now here's some pace from Team Heretics, getting that neon back yellow quickly. They know
Okay,
Patman could be in
Patman,
this.
what's the play here?
Lots of shocks going in there, but they don't actually connect any damage before it's to retreat.
Definitely a
Okay,
bigger
let's
commitment to
see.
the B side by PRX in this round.
If we can,
Fury
even if we
locked
lose
down, both available here in
and
the
make it
last round of the
7-5,
half
I'd
for
still
this
be
next.
happy with this round, with the half.
So behind the Viper
So
stick,
let's see how this goes.
here come Heretics. They are really looking to take some snowman space potentially here.
Wow, just do it
Oh,
again!
nice.
Timing doesn't pay off once more. Hunter's Fury now for Forsaken. Gets a tap on Benji. Still no plant yet.
2v4, but fucking
That
Boo
Hunter's
is
Fury
like
just used a little bit late.
chilling
Boo's
in A.
gotten his way all the way into the A site, and there's more than enough time for Team
Forsaken has the
Heretics
timing.
to make this pivot. Yeah, if Forsaken can catch
Oh,
a
they're
couple in
rotating.
mid, though.
Is he too far forward? Woot, I like the high-low setup. That is brilliant.
Oh my god, yeah.
Heretics always aware of the thrust up mid from the defenders. We've seen it all half so far.
7-5 half.
That is a great double
Honestly,
face there.
I'll take it, I'll take it.
All right, now the little things are beginning to come together for Team Heretics, and we're finally seeing a PRX who were utterly dominant, now struggling a bit with some of their timings. Again, they refight into B before there's any attempt to get the spike down. That Hunter's Fury comes a little bit late, and Heretics just have their crosshairs placed on all of the angles that they could be pushing out from.
Devi's giving himself away. No reason not to fully commit to
Yeah.
this one, but Esbu takes him out. 7-5 half for Heretics.
Jeez.
And as you mentioned, Heretics have
7-5.
or rather,
Not the
PRX have a,
worst,
what, 80
but I'll
plus
take- I'll consider take it.
win rate on attack Icebox. So, despite the 7-5, they are not out of the
Damn.
woods yet.
Close
This is
half.
crazy.
Finally some light from Heretics. Stick around. We'll get a quick break and we'll be back with more Icebox.
Chill, Alex, chill. It's okay. It's okay.
But everyone gets
We'll
a
be
free
fine, we'll
phone
be
on
fine.
any plan, pain-free. Count me in.
Chat. What do you think? It's getting interesting, but I don't know. Okay, give me a sec, chat. pray for PRX. Please, Valor gods, we pray. This is 7-5. No. Welcome back. I'm back. Thank you. I should have like a lurk command for myself. Oh, by the way, if you guys want to lurk, I do have a lurk command. Do exclamation mark lurk and exclamation mark unlurk, and you will see what happens. Okay, we're back in.
A moment where they're actually in the lead in this series. Benji Fisher leading the way as far as the econ report goes. Something in dire straits, was investing into that operator, but wasn't extracting the most value from it. Had that one good round where he was able to catch a kill on the cross, but after that, for the most part, was
all good, bro. Relax.
Did a great job countering
Take a deep breath. Channel your inner something. You'll be good.
Within those first 5 rounds, but then eventually fell off. Things began to get very disjointed on their refights.
You're still thinking 13? Do you think you said what, 13-6?
Absolutely, the hero
for PRX. Your prediction already goes out, right? Because Heretics got 7 rounds.
See someone starting to hit like that.
15-6 after 12 rounds. Honestly,
so technically, your prediction. You want to retry your prediction?
Very strong showing, and it was Benji's stalwart performance in mid that really held PRX at bay. But PRX on the attack side of this map, really strong. 83% win rate through Pacific Stage 1.
13-6 was a cat. Was a cat. Oh shit, it was cat. What was yours? Oh, yours was 39. Alright, still on. Okay, still on. My bad.
Big numbers as Minibu draws a lot of that
Wait,
attention on the
that
is right out from PRX, collecting too early.
That is an aggressive shoot. Turn right. Turn the fuck right.
But eventually someone's gonna raise anchor and get to it. React himself away. Jing wins it out. What an ill-fated encounter.
Yeah, 1v4,
for
I
Heretics,
guess.
and it's up to Boo again. Boy howdy, what a mountain he has to climb.
Chill, guys. Chill. You guys can easily win this.
What you ask for PRX fans, getting off to a good start with a pistol win here.
This is big. Pistol is big.
All had are good starts. They've won every single pistol. If Team Heretics could win this map without either pistol round win, that would be a tremendous feat for them.
And they shrunk, of course, the lead to a
Bro, they were
singular
next
round.
to each other. He tried to go into smoke and he got body blocked. That's how he realized there's someone next to him.
Jing sees action over on the B side, gets involved there, then whips around.
He got body blocked.
That's an old-timer.
They know someone is there because they couldn't move forward.
Body blocked.
That's actually pretty lit.
Alright. PRX are just too good on these pistol rounds.
Alright, let's go. They press up pistol round cards, honestly. And that's amazing. I love that.
Deep angle from yellow over towards B. Pretty standard.
Minibu and the Marshal though. Rian's on Sheriff. Some investments.
Benji is absolutely playing the most important position on the map.
Patman.
Just as we saw from something in the previous half.
Let's relax and chill a bit.
Surprisingly, Patman's
nice. Oh, nice. Oh, timing.
Tried to set him up with a Marshal, but he will be ruined.
Yes.
Run over there, given no space at yellow whatsoever, and Boo now is about
I
to build
thought last time it was lose pistol win game.
Patman up walkway sees what was that's okay. Up on the ledge he goes. Proud as a peacock, but Rienz is able to find his brace.
This time it's win pistol win game.
Once again though, it's a heavily disadvantaged
we
situation.
sorted all the issues out now.
Rienz desperately trying to avert
this time we win pistol, we win round 1, we make map 2 a bit like 50-50.
Fair enough, bringing the 3 most support
win.
rifles into the next round. Cash from the Spike clan as well, so PRX will be more than happy with that.
Great round, honestly.
Have done a nice job on these anti-bonus rounds. That is kept
Wait,
them
no,
in
give the second
game.
Patman kill. This is crazy.
Really
That's
spiraled
mad.
out of control early.
Good shots by Rienz though.
Nice shots from Rienz, who is just...
Alright, this is the one. If we win this round, if we win the bonus,
for me, really just has
this is going to be big. It's going to be huge. Completely break the economy as well.
Like the Heretics team who said, we are not
nice.
We're not rookies.
Broke his armor,
Drop these important matches and they've
Fuck
recovered
it.
well here
Disrespect the one way.
Might be an inflection point lying here.
He almost had it.
Both sides have rifles. It's a very healthy.
Although Forsaken's taking a lot of damage. I don't know from
Taking the
who.
time at the moment, something has been allowed to take all the space and be made. Oh no,
Nice,
that is
nice,
disastrous.
nice,
Boo
nice.
just doesn't think that someone would be that
Kobe,
close.
Kobe.
Last time it was Miniboo got caught out at yellow. This time,
They're going
Boo
B,
has just
they're
got a
going
little
B.
bit too close to the sun.
Benji.
Swarm grenade out.
Bear in mind, this is Team Heretics with
They know,
absolutely
he knows,
nothing
Patman, he
left
knows.
in the bank. This is must win at the moment, Patman. This fight is so awkward.
God, okay.
That's as messy as it gets.
Oh shit,
Late
they
Paranoia
came
comes in, but
quick.
Patman definitely supported in that
They're
engagement.
running
Something
back to
eventually that
A.
was put to bed on the B side of the
They're
map, and this has
running back to A.
precipitated a pivot. Now
Oh my
with
god,
mid-control,
they
PRX can go
faked.
towards A and not worry about
This is
getting caught, but it's a
big.
pump fake.
What a timing for
Great.
Patman to
Oh,
catch, and they
Patman,
have
yes.
Forsaken playing towards A again. They could really pivot anywhere here. It's just, we're playing TD.
Oh my god, bro,
wins
he's going
that
back to
out.
B.
Patman the Viper.
Bro, they've rotated like
The
4 times in this
Stabilizing element of
round.
PRX, by the way, is just taking duels across the map. And he has opened it right on up for PRX.
They've
Miniboo has to
rotated
play
4
second fiddle now
times
and try
this
and
map.
make use of that mobility
Like
across
this
the map.
round.
Wood is already set up in Crow's Nest though.
Does have the wingman to actually pressure a defuse, force some people to swing out. Maybe that's a way in. Find a pick.
A small gap.
They know, nice.
Wood has to drop down and
Let's go,
the
let's
spacing
go.
isn't quite
The
there,
bonus,
apparently.
let's fucking go,
Miniboo
let's
steps
go.
out only to be riddled
That's
with vandal
big,
shots.
that's
PRX are
huge.
just so ready to swing together at any audio cue. Boo so frustrated in this moment, not expecting
This
that
is
anyone
kind of
can push
awkward,
up.
but hey,
Oh, someone
win's a
can
win.
hold that for free.
Oh man, that was.
Oh,
I mean,
Benji.
Benji's been credited
Oh,
with some very
Benji.
sharp moments. Even on this map, look at him shut down something as he wraps over towards belts.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Oh, broken their economy fully. Love that.
They're bringing in 5 sheriffs, 5 regen armors. Obviously, they have the shooters to pull off a round like this.
Miniboo forced off pipes there.
Run and gun.
410 smoked out, giving
Suck
something
it,
quick to
rebuild.
staging ground.
Is that the
All
motto
in
for this
rafters,
round?
Heretics committed to anchoring this site with these sheriffs.
You might be able to pick him out.
How far does their gun skill get them against a fully armed PRX team on a roll?
Listen, they've got the right stack to do it. The weapons might be decent enough.
what?
Something shut down early. They're trying to get into this site. PRX Genius.
Stop!
G
We can't
whiff,
connect!
G
Messy
whiff.
stuff! Divine Forsaken out, gotta pick it up, but there is Forsaken.
Nice.
Quick response.
2v2.
And he doubles down. Oh, Hunter's Fury.
He's susceptible to just one shot from it, but he's able to get out of the way.
Oh no, he got him. He got him.
He's too smart, too aware.
Oh, what the fuck? He caught
The
that?
Fury of Olympia. Now Divine
He
has
can
to
rotate,
recover the
but
spike
no.
and put this
No,
together.
the
Both of his
Viper's right
opponents,
there to get it.
half armor and sheriffs. He has a vandal to his name.
Yeah, he's gonna
Fear of
rotate
potential flank
probably.
because he was out of range from the turret that
Not
was
enough
placed.
time though.
Wants to double back now. 30 seconds to play with. Does he just try to clear
They're
this out?
waiting
get
for the
back to A,
rotate. They
to
are
try to gut it
waiting
to
for the
B?
rotate.
Yeah,
Who's-
he
I got a
wants to
passive
leave.
mid-angle.
He wants to leave. He's hoping that in this situation, Team Heretics would
Does
just
Boo hear
leave the
him
2
now?
on A and then, you know, go for that advantage retake over towards B. But when the spike goes down, that will allow a rifle to be collected, perhaps. Or no, they just want to go for this with the sheriffs. Rians does have a recon.
Okay. Oh, season.
Nice.
Nice.
Does he have the time to set up? Yes. Not too bad to have this.
Okay, I'm curious. Come on, Devi, come on.
Look at Devi. He still has to be weary about this flank as Rians is making his presence known forward.
Trying to get ahead of the Owl drone. Does he have a timing on Boo? Spot him out. You do it, hand.
Yes, let's go. Let's go. Let's fucking
Red Bull
go.
clutch to keep PRX well and truly on the tracks.
Let's fucking go.
Team Heretics know that that round could have absolutely shifted the
Oh, what a
momentum, but it's a
round. What a round.
round run for PRX now in this second
That's
half.
mad. Oh, what a hit.
Disaster for the European side.
What a hit, bro.
Forsaken comes up clutch with these 2 kills to get them back into the round.
Jeez.
Both Rians and Boo still pulling up their trousers, util in hand.
Cold. He's
Not
cold
playing
with
off each
it.
other at all. That is huge.
They feel like they didn't have the time to waste either to collect some of the rifles that were a little bit deeper on that
Oh,
A
they're
site.
pissed,
They go
bro.
for it with the
He's
sheriffs.
pissed.
I'd be
Nelzino's
regretting
pissed.
that decision at this point.
Yeah, timeout.
Tension there between Weber and Nelzinho. It's palpable. So another timeout here. The last one
Damn.
available to Heretics on this
Oh
map.
my god, heart racing. Oh
absolute
my god, guys.
heartbreaker.
Idea.
This is
Next
Heretics
PRX
coming
watch
off
party
of
idea.
obviously a run to qualify here, but then getting blown
I
out
can
in the
hook my
regional finals
heart rate
against
monitor
Fnatic.
and put it on show for you guys.
Neil, the coach, saying that was the first time he felt
I have it
disappointed
ready.
in the team after
I just need to set it
loss.
up.
That hits heavy.
Next PRX watch
They've been a team
party,
for
I
a
put
while.
my heart rate monitor on
Yeah,
like
what
the
do you have to
top,
say?
on the top like
Just
left
in
or
that
whatever.
halftime break.
Honestly,
Not for themselves. Now they've managed
I
to
think
find
I
their
would
way
do
back
that.
into the game, but yes, they've
I
got
need
a
to set
rifle
that
round
up. I
coming
need to
at
set
you
that
folks,
up. I
but
think that'd be cool.
Harness Fury, Lockdown, Viper's pick, three of the most impactful
we should do
ultimates
that,
you
we
could
should do
ask
that.
for PRX. On this so
Alex
far
and you can see
flawless
Alex and my
attack
heart
side.
rate in real time as it
4 rounds
goes.
in a row put
Sounds
together.
fun. I think it'll be fun.
PRX just have the
Like rounds like that,
easy
my heart was
1-2
going.
alt combo right now. Get the space with the
What's
lockdown,
my
drop
rate?
the pit, and they've even got the Hunter's Fury late if the spike is really being pressured by a
What's
Team
my heart
Heretics
rate?
retake. They've got 2 ults they're relatively close
mean-
to. Maybe they can get this orb. Maybe Root finds a
Sounds fun.
kill
I think
right.
it'd be
But
cool.
you're asking
Oh,
about,
no.
oh my god, the early Hunter's Fury double connection!
Oh, that's devastating!
Oh my
This was
god.
the round, and
What
Heretics
an
were trying to
out.
shore up their half the map. Benji at least is able to lean in, intercede to find a
I'm
kill.
at 72
It
BPM
is an
right
awful
now.
way to start with, and he's pinged out again. He's got to
see
give
it,
this
but
ground
yeah.
up. All of the A side now belongs to PRX. Look at the timing though. Heretics trying to get in ahead of this, but
Let's
Minifu
go,
is
let's
shut
go.
down instantly. And Benji, beleaguered as
Let's
he is,
go,
on all
let's
sides,
go,
comes
let's
the train
fucking
and the
go.
killjoy.
What a round, what
That
a
was
round.
absolutely
Too
diabolical.
good.
Something gets an
Bro,
amazing
he
deep
didn't wait
position there as
the
well, all the way back
second,
after that was
second.
eventually going to
The
be the nail in
moment
the
the
coffin
barriers
on
went
that round,
down,
no
he's like,
matter
fuck it,
what.
ult, bang.
I was talking about Forsaken. He could use that in a post plant or just get an immediate drone
Bro,
tag.
he just saw it and he's like, fuck it,
Double
we
hit.
ball. That's
Jing.
nuts.
Takes all of the space that was created because of that as well.
Jeez, what a round, what a
Oh
round.
my god, whatever they had planned in that
Honestly,
round.
if you're
Couldn't even
casting a
begin to
paper
guess.
X
I mean, it
game,
was just out the window
yeah,
immediately.
you're out of
As
breath.
Fury comes in,
But
he's
there's
able
like
to
so much is
throw his
going
head
on at
back.
the same time.
Okay, Heretics, credit to them, still want to find a burst of speed here, but oh, the boys were waiting.
This guy thinks he's Jing.
Were
Who
expected.
does he think he is?
Yeah,
Mini
just
Boot thinks he's
hoping
Jing. You're just running
Forsaken
in
would
like
be in
that. Nah, nah, nah,
closer
nah,
tucked
bro.
position that Asova will often
That
be
ain't your
in,
game, bro. That ain't your game.
but was safe.
Who do you think you
playing
are?
back for the multiple players to guard him.
It's just filthy.
They're trying to make
Honestly,
hero plays.
Venice,
You can't blame them. They've only got
39.
sheriffs.
You might be onto
Reds have
something.
absolutely shut them down. Their
Oh,
economy is
knife,
completely out of
knife,
control.
knife,
Don't do it again,
knife,
don't do it again, don't do it again.
knife.
All right, thank you.
I thought you were gonna knife. I thought he was gonna knife.
Cure for hypotension.
We cannot do that.
Oh, I hope he
So very
did a
quickly,
knife.
those 2 rounds fall.
But
Heretics
honestly,
back on a
39
Now a
is
fraction of
on.
knockdown to work
You're
with.
on.
Like, I like the idea. Heretics obviously with a back-breaking round. They were
Maybe I
both
should
two
come up
benchmarks
with
for
some
that one.
prizes for
Still
these
want to go
these
forward,
predictions.
Play that PRX-esque aggressive.
Well, I don't know what I could
B-side
give,
play,
though.
at least use their neon to get something. But
I'm
man, I
really
mean,
not sure what I
PRX
could
walked the
give.
script for that. They were there when the deep magic was written.
Valorant points?
6-round run
I feel
coming
like, I
into
don't
this
know.
with an 80+%
I
win
need to
rate
think about
on
this.
attack.
I need to think about this.
We're seeing exactly why. Deep recon is going to come through mid, and then something can swing off this with Patman. No one is going to actually be spotted by it. No, Benji caught, and there's a
Oh my
teleport
God.
into spawn. Disarray for
Oh my
Heretics.
god, oh my god.
Oh man, they're getting clowned on. This is the rifle round. They were trying desperately to bail water out of
Oh
this quickly
yes, the
sinking boat.
timing. Oh my god, yes, Patman. No, no, why are we loading? Thank you.
They've already been cut down
Patman,
to 3 players, and
Patman. Oh
Patman
no.
is on a timing button.
Rian's just seeing
An
it.
awareness here for Woot. He kind of knows it and he's ready.
Oh, saw it. Okay.
I was going to say, Patman, he's just in the
3v2.
walls at all times, but Heretics ready now. This is winnable.
Yep, something spotted out. Here comes a fast retake for Heretics. Good start. Forsaken dealt with Raptors control.
Damn,
Assumed
damn,
Woot
the
very
retake
sharp
was
this
insane.
round. Thrash here will look to find Divide. Last standing member of
Oh,
PRX. And in
he
midair,
got
he
it,
is
he got
detained.
it.
Heretics come up for air. It's a breather.
Alright.
A brief respite.
NT.
But boy howdy, look at those wallets on the side of PRX. They are bulging.
Desperately needed round win from Heretics. They're losing players early, and they still manage to pull it off. They do a great job getting back into that site together. The distraction from Raptors, and then you have Woot coming lower. I mean, the
If
distraction.
Patman had, yeah, this kill was the big one. If Patman got that kill, the entire dynamic of the round
It's that
changes.
moment where something tucked in that deep position again is forced to look towards his rafters. Woot takes advantage of that distraction to get a free kill. This is going to be such an uphill battle for Team Heretics as they have to
Okay,
just
let's
face down a PRX that won't be saving anytime soon, if at all, this half.
Possible Alex took exception with that round from PRX. I can't be
Oh
sure.
my god,
Wow!
Jing is too
Oh,
good.
Bluey's not ready. He's clearing the
Jing
recon, and Jing is just too far ahead of the play for him.
He just double teleports forward. He gets all of
Bro,
that
he
space
just
for free.
TP'd
Never
in.
expecting it on defense.
Bro said, nah, I got the
Rians
entry,
has
bro.
to salvage. The only
Relax.
player inside the A side for now. Disrespecting the smoke at rafters. And look at Patman. Push all the way
oh
up on
my
B.
god.
He's just got the craziest lurk timings. He's going to have to
What is this
accelerate a
lurk?
bit. The Team Heretics try to get in off this fast lane.
What
They're
is
getting
this Patman
towards
lurk, bro?
screens. It's slow right now. Relay bolt doesn't hit something. Here comes the lockdown.
He's going after it. By hook
Oh,
or by
I
crook.
thought you were going.
Something is looking for this, and there's Patman on the lurk
Oh
timing.
my god, the lurk. The
Oh, the
fucking
lockdown.
lurk.
Put down from under
Dreams.
Heretics.
I can't with
Now
this
the
guy.
dynamic changes.
It's crazy.
They're like, there's
Now
someone
Heretics know
pressuring from
that you can't
behind.
play off the side. They've got to commit. They've got to challenge this. Not too shabby there from Minibu, but Jing deigns to descend from the ivory
1v2,
tower to deal with
1v2.
death blow to the
This is
Neon.
winnable. Patman's too far away.
Can he get a
Oh, no.
touch? Unreal! The Red Bull clutch. A crucial one here for Wood as Wingman does the job.
Oh no, Wingman got it. Oh
Man, they
shit.
really had to fight scrappy for that one. Wyatt 3 up for Heretics, and they come out with a
Damn.
dub.
His little pal just gives him that effective 2 versus 2.
I thought Patman got
wins
him.
the highest
thought
impact
Patman got him.
1v1. But talk about Minibu. What an adjustment.
Damn, he got 3? What the fuck?
Looks like he's already in the grave when he gets this 3rd kill.
What the fuck?
Is that, man? What is that?
Damn,
So Heretics have taken a chunk out of that PRX
game.
economy. 1 round closer to their total. That is a
Oh,
lot of work
something
still to do. We're going to have an
spam
early
it,
bite to
spam
sit on
it.
the B side of the map. PRX clearly
Maybe one
no
day.
interest in challenging it early this round.
The Batman lurk was so good, but just a bit too slow.
Focused on
I'm loving this
Team
Batman
Heretics
lurk on Viper, bro. This is insane. This is so good.
They go drone for
Oh
drone.
shit.
Oh my god, the
Oh,
last
let's
one
go.
of Fury was really solid.
Oh, get it,
Nice moves there
get it.
from Minibu. Avoids what would have been a lethal connection.
Maybe
PRX have to be
hit
satisfied
though,
with a
that's
little bit
good.
of damage onto the Neon, but Minibu also has that
Oh, get
overdrive
it.
already. Here's Jing
Get
again.
it.
They are never ready for Jing.
Jing
From
is
the
too
top rope,
good.
he's
Jing
able
is
to
too
find
good.
his...
Batman got one as well.
Rian's claps back now, has to drop to the side. This is good anchoring. Can he do with something? No,
Too
the
good,
shorty.
too good.
More than he can deal with.
Boo is all the way on B.
And Boo laboriously will drag himself across the map to challenge this.
Planted.
Jing has just been an absolute
Bro, Jing is too
animal
good.
on both
Jing is too
maps.
good.
Countless first kills.
Bro,
Here's a
Jing.
double swing. Gonna have to deal with it. Oh,
Ray
the King's Horses
Satchel
men emerge.
with an Omen.
The Viper is dealt with.
Wait,
Match point now comes up.
Venice, it's 12-9.
PRX. There was a narrative, right, if you're a
your
PRX
predictions.
fan, or even a hater. You're familiar with the feeding narrative, but it's
Venice,
nevertheless
if
true.
PRX win, you
With
are
Patman joining this
spawn.
lineup, that stabilizing force. It's so clean. They've strung
Bro,
together
Jing,
6 attack
Jing
side rounds.
double
as the half began.
satcheled entry into side with
Heretics on
Omen.
defense have had absolutely
And it's
no
fucked
clue
up.
how to deal with Jing getting in these absurd
Oh,
forward
modern
teleport
survival.
positions. Playing
put
with
on the
so
wrong
much
one.
more aggression than you would typically see from Omens on this map. Something, connection, damage for damage.
They both take a hit there.
Oh, he got mini
Fury
boot.
now
Wow.
being deployed by Rians. What is there to find here? Comes up with nothing.
Oh my god,
Patman
Batman.
hears him. How is he here already?
Oh my
the
God.
conditioning utterly broken on the
39.
side of Heretics, and now it's up to Boo
Venice,
again.
it's you.
30 points of health to try
Ooh.
and slow the PRX train down, but choo-choo,
Let's
baby!
go.
We are more than left the station!
Fuck yeah.
Paper Rex
Oh, yes.
have arrived
What a
in the
start.
6.
2-0.
Feels like they've never been faster, actually. 13-1 on the first
Let's
map.
go.
Dominant
Let's go.
on map 2. Not one pistol round
Congrats,
lost. All
Venice.
of the
You
momentum. Bro,
won.
both of these
You
games slowed down for just a
spot
moment,
on.
but they immediately bounce back and utterly crush Team Heretics in that second half of Icebox. Listen, we thought we were going to get a close banger game. Well, we got
2-0,
some
baby.
exciting
Let's
plays for
fucking
sure
go.
from
Let's
Paper Rex.
go.
Highlight reel stuff coming out from Jing.
2-0.
Both maps, Forsaken,
Hey,
incredible
unbeaten,
on
eh?
Pearl.
In the pickings.
Patman with some mental lurks. I don't think anyone expected this to be so dominant. This is Paper Rex
My
at
goats,
their
my goats
best.
right here.
Patman's reputation was the one that
Let's
would
fucking go.
keep it calm, keep his team in line, but instead he is dragging them, kicking and streaming straight down the throat of Heretics.
Are we doing
So history
picture?
repeats
Interview?
itself once more. Wyatt, a tough loss suffered by Heretics at the hands of this
Undefeated, baby. Let's
phenomenal
fucking
outfit.
go.
Forsaken shows us
Oh,
exactly
this is
what it was. They
insane.
got
To come and beat
Heretics
Heretics
to this game.
13-1 and 39
And no
is
one on the
nuts.
side of Heretics can deal with these timings that Jing is throwing at them.
Give it up for PRX! Guys, you know what? Celebrate with the fans. Celebrate with the fans. Enjoy this moment. But, hey, guys, is it okay if I steal Forsaken?
That's fine, that's fine.
All right. Hey,
Alright,
let's have a
interview.
chat.
Let's go.
Forsaken, pure dominance. 13-1 on Pearl. What the heck?
To be honest, I don't really know what happened about Pearl. I don't really watch Heretics Pearl as well. I think their weakest map is Pearl, which is we right. So yeah.
Okay, and you know, you seem very dialed in, you know, standing up, shouting a lot, very animated as well. So, you know, what was your mindset? You know, are you just happy to be back, or you know, you just kind of wanted to, you know,
My
show off your
goat Jing,
guns?
bro.
Actually, I just wanna hype the team because last time in Pacific, I realized that we were winning when I'm standing up. When we're not quiet, we were winning. So I think I'm gonna do this all the time. So we're like vibing, you know.
You know,
Love
just
that,
don't
love
sit
that.
down, play standing up. Let's talk about Pepman. You know, how'd you prep Pepman for Masters? Because you guys have to play other tournaments in between Stage 1 and Masters Toronto. So, you know, can you talk to us a little bit about getting him ready?
Yeah, I mean, actually, it's his first time in international, and we win our first match. So I'm kind of really proud of him that he can play well, even though he may be a little bit nervous. But
Bro,
so far, I
Batman
think
showed
so
up,
good.
man. Honestly,
Maybe
everyone
a little
showed
bit
up.
of jet
What a
lag
game.
still, but
What a game.
we believe that we're gonna get it done, yeah.
Okay. I hear everyone on the team saying it's about time that we won something, right? So is PRX train going to ever stop until you reach the trophy?
No jinx, but hopefully the trains keep going on, you know? Yeah.
Track by track.
Track by track, guys. Track by track. Let's go.
All right, thank you, Forsaken. Go celebrate
My
and
goat,
enjoy this
my goat.
moment. And that's all from me too.
Hey, yo, that's nuts. 13-1 and 39. Goated performance. Goated performance.
The human body was built to move.
Oh, chat. This is... They're back. We're back. We're fucking back. I'm fully believing. Nothing you can say is gonna stop me now. Fully believing. Hop onto the fucking train. We're going all the way straight to the finals. Calling it now. Alright, wait. Okay, question now, guys. The question now. Should I play Valorant or should I watch the next game? Or should I sleep? What should I do? Sleep. I shall consider your options. I shall consider it. The thing is, I kinda expected this game to go on a lot longer than it did. And the game was really short. 2-0. The first one was half an hour, bro. The first one was half an hour. Although I should sleep. I have a football game tomorrow. I do have a football game tomorrow. I just realized you can't see chat because of Alex's face. I should probably put like a background behind this chat so you guys can see it better. Anyways. But yeah. Oh my god. Billy and Team Liquid. Go sleep. Yeah. Probably. Or no, I'm kidding. I probably will go sleep, but damn. Oh, what a start, man. I'm so excited now to see PRX come into their first, since they didn't make Masters Bangkok, to now come into Toronto and just like whoop, just fucking bully Heretics, which is a really good team. Heretics is not like a bad anyhow team. They like Heretics won the fucking like VCT Champs finals last year. So the fact that PRX has come in and just whoop their asses is a strong sign, and I'm loving that. Pretty sure Cat and Soupy are playing right now. I'm not surprised if they are, honestly. He said that they were doing just now. he said they were doing, so won't be surprised. Oh, they stopped? Ah, okay. You tell me Catmaster stopped playing Valorant since... Oh, when? Catmaster, don't stop playing Valorant, bro. It's in his blood, it's in his DNA. Oh, man. Oof. Maybe he's solo, maybe. I don't know. Check the Discord. I usually see like on the Discord you can see like the activity, right? What are you guys up to? Oh yeah, W gaming for the night. Excited. He's Robloxing. Ah. Whew. God damn. But yeah, I think I'm gonna call it though. I do need to rest. I've had a really... to be fair, I streamed earlier today as well. I kind of only wanted to stream just for this. Just for the PRX games. No, I don't know when PRX will play. I don't think it's updated. When will PRX play next? I think we need to wait for the other teams to win, and then we'll figure out when PRX is playing and who they're playing. I'll update you guys on the VCT channel about that. And then whenever they're playing, then we'll do like our watch party for that. And we'll do PRX watch parties. I'll try watch parties for some of the others. Like tomorrow is Sentinels games. I don't mind watch partying Sentinels games as well. Like those midnight ones. I kind of don't want to watch party 3 AM games unless they're like PRX games. Then I'll consider it maybe. But I'm not really keen on waking up at 3 in the morning to watch party some of the other games, you know. That's just me. I'll try. I'll see. But I'll try to like watch party these like midnight games, because I think midnight to 2 AM is still doable for me. Anything after that, I am like, my body wants to die instantly. So I'll see. Alright, anyways, chat. Thank y'all for joining. I'm gonna call it because I am a bit sleepy. Thank you all for joining. Big up PRX 2-0. What a start. I am fully on the train. I am believing we're going all the way. Masters Toronto, we're winning. Straight up. W gaming, everything is going great. Love it. Great start. But yeah, I'm gonna end it for now. Gonna catch some sleep. It's been a tiring day. And my voice is kind of going from streaming for so long previously and now. But yeah, good night guys. Rest well, Venice too. Good night everybody, have a great time. And I'll try and stream tomorrow. Most probably I'll stream tomorrow at like midnight for the Sentinels watch party. Then we can watch that together. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Have a good time everyone. See you.